And we're live. Welcome back for another week of Dungeons and Dragons. We started a little bit late because we had some work. That was my fault because I forgot to update everybody about leveling their characters. So we've been frantically working behind the screens to get ready for this week and get up to the right power level and debating about auras and ravens and all kinds of other things. And just going to get ready for the stream tonight. My name is Rob, aka Lantern Noir, and I am your host and Dungeon Master for the evening. We are playing Curse of Strahd, my ultimate favorite module ever created for Dungeons and Dragons, starting way back in the 80s when I got the first edition of it. And as is often the case on Lantern Noir, I have amazing people that I pull together from all the corners of the internets to make for an evening of fun and hopefully entertainment. So I'm going to turn things over for the weekly round robin of introductions as to who you are, where to find you, and who you are tonight. And I'm going to finish up Jeremy's character sheet, so he gets to go first while I tweak it.
Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm playing Frederick, the Dwarven Ranger, and I'm trying to figure out what spell to take.
Knebula?
Hello, I am Knebula, and you can find me on twitch.tv/Knebula Gaming most days during the week. And I am playing Samara, the Elven Wizard today, and I just added 2 new awesome spells that I'm excited to try out. So we'll see. I get to use them today.
Nice. Heyo, I'm RJ playing InternAsteki, the Paladin, and I got some new toys today too. Can't wait to use them.
I'm Adam. I play Dagenbjorn, Human Fighter, Tavern Brawler, and now also Barbaric Ranger.
Now, there is a catch you have to remember and realize that there is a rule at my table. The barbarian is the voice of reason of the party.
Things have to change just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's not optional. You have
Next
to
time
do
we
that.
see Strahd, we're killing him.
Seems
You
reasonable to
tried.
me.
I mean, that didn't work very well last time.
He just got lucky
No,
that time.
I
He
can
got
get
real
really
lucky.
mad about it this time. You don't know. You're right. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about my table, but like the first Candlekeep mysteries that ran, the barbarian librarian was the voice of reason and constantly tried to stop fights from starting. And then 2 weeks ago, when the Revenant Hermit was running a barbarian, he kept being the one to go, whoa, we can't just charge in there and try to kill everybody.
See, I think the mistake was saying rat. What you should have said was dragon. Think of an animal. Dragon.
Yep.
Problem solved. Pack it up.
Yes, but the thing is, last week, for the reference here being last week, Dagon charged at Strahd, who turned him into a rat. He could have turned him into a dragon. He'd be about that big.
Oh, that would be really cute.
It would
Then.
be even better to have him sit on my shoulder.
A tiny dragon.
I wanted Rat Dagon on my shoulder. That's what I wanted.
But that is where that is. Starting before we get rolling tonight, I do want to mention that if wherever you're watching this, if you're here with us tonight, you should check out. We are now officially partnered with Sweet Steam, a amazing chocolatier. For example, they make the Roustabout bars, which are the only root beer float you can put in your pocket. And I've heard amazing things about it. Plus 10% of the sales of their Roustabout bars goes to girlswhocode.org. So they're an incredibly great company and fun to work with. And when we do a sticker giveaway later, if we get enough entries, I actually get to give away chocolate. So, and then I'm still going to keep plugging another charity, which if you can support, it would be great right now. We had to say goodbye to one of our cats this weekend. She was a stray that we recovered, and Foxy's Fund is a fund at the office my wife works at, expressly to provide veterinary care to strays and orphan cats that have treatable illnesses that are at the moment cost prohibitive either because they don't have an owner or their owner is in a financial situation. And it's a registered 403B charity, so it's 100% deductible. Every penny goes straight back to the hospital to support them. So both of those are in there, and then the commands to see those are up in the titles. So recap.
Wait, one question though.
Shoot.
On the Sweet Steam thing, like,
Yeah.
is that an affiliate link? Like you said, you partnered, but I don't see anything like use my code at checkout type of thing.
We are getting there. If you're really into that 5%, sometime next week, you'll be able to check out and use Steam Noir as your checkout code, and you will get a discount. But I didn't want to wait till the code came out to start talking about how awesome they are. So it's coming. There will be like legit like affiliate status, and we'll see if we can track how often people use it, because they are a great company. Most of their bread and butter, and I know this because I'm friends with the owner, so I get a little inside track, was going to conventions. And at the start of 2020, they were like, this is going to be our year. We're going to really bust out of here. We're going to 12 conventions. This is going to be amazing. And yeah. And then like they had a convention, St. Patrick's Day weekend was like their first big con of the year. And they're like, oh crap. And thankfully, sweetsteam.com has been able to sell enough chocolate to keep them in business. And so they're looking forward to the return to con season this fall and winter, hopefully, and to continue to grow. And then I'm hoping that their internet business picks up, because, you know, it shouldn't just be people who can come up to the upper Midwest who can enjoy what they've come up with as these clever ideas, but everybody can. And if you make an order now, I know this is really commercially, he packs it with ice packs. Like the shipping's a little expensive. I think it's $8 to ship if the order's under $50, but they pack it in ice, so it's guaranteed not to melt in transit. I mean, not guaranteed, but highly improbable.
Less likely, yeah.
Yes, much less likely. So yeah, it's good stuff. And they gave me stickers. So the giveaway later tonight, if we get enough people, is going to have my stickers and their stickers, which will be fun. So let's see. You've arrived in Barovia. You've buried the Burgomaster. You picked up his daughter. She's been bit twice by the vampire Lord of the Realm. You met him. He's kind of a douche. You traveled to find a safer place to keep her because she was going to probably get taken in her own house. You went to a town where things were kind of not okay, because that Burgomaster is the just smile, it'll be fine type. You left Ireena there in a church where vampires can't exist because it's been sanctified. You picked up a Vistani teen who is fleeing her family because they're preparing her to become part of the married off relationships between caravans, and she thinks she has something bigger to contribute. She's been chilling out with you all. You then went to the winery. You're rid of a druid problem. You tried to sleep on the issue. That didn't go well. Big tree attacked. Big tree fell down. Followed the tree home. Met Strahd again. Still kind of a douche, but with more flair.
Significantly cooler outfit.
Yeah.
Like 10 out of 10 would take fashion advice from Strahd.
Much improved wardrobe choices.
Like, I thought I was just making fun of him and he couldn't hear me, but he was like, no, I'm gonna show this tiny dwarf my beautiful robes, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You broke out the good stuff.
That I have taste.
I was like, damn.
Going to a dinner party.
Right. Not even. He was just like, I was dressed in all black for a funeral. You should know better, tiny dwarf man.
Right. How dare.
Exactly. And then his parting words to you were that Ireena is no longer in Vallaki where you left her, but has been taken off by the Revenants at Argynvostholt. I will never get through that smoothly. It's not a name I would have picked, but and that's where we left. As you were all standing there on that late morning on this rise down at Yester Hill going, okay, now what? To which I ask, okay, now what?
Yeah, well, I know that we were talking about whether or not we were going to go back to, I guess, deliver the wine that we had talked about. Or
No, we
promised.
gotta check on the one we left behind.
Well, I know all that. I mean, that too.
She's in trouble, right?
Yeah, but she was.
So that's not going back.
Well, I know
forget
she
where
was
they said
there.
that they stashed her.
Yeah, where is this Argynvostholt?
Supposed to be at the fort.
It was down the
Whatever.
way where Strahd could see, like, cutting a hole in the light. Or in the fog.
Oh, that's right. Because we could see it from the hilltop.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
closer.
So we
I
know
think it
what
was
direction
closer.
it is. Yeah, it's closer than the city.
Yeah, it's closer to us than it is than
Um,
we were to going back. I think.
Allow me a
Maybe.
moment to clarify. Let me just do a quick copy and paste here, and then I'll show you. Come on. Maybe. Oh, don't do this to me tonight. Come on. Come on. Okay, we'll do it this way. Maybe. There we go. So it's going to be a long night if I can't snip and drop. Let me pop back here. I'm on slide 10 on the sketch pad. I'm dropping the map down for us, just so you get kind of like some perspective.
Oh, okay.
You are here. And then from what you recall, the winery is here. Vallaki is back here. And that's where you left Ireena.
Oh, okay.
Arabelle will share with you some directions that indicate that building is the castle, the ruined castle that Strahd had referenced. Argynvostholt.
Question. This it looks like railroad tracks. I know it's probably not railroad tracks. Are those roads?
Yeah. The pathway
Urchins.
through the trees are roads.
Okay. And the ones that are like along the trees, are those roads or is that?
Those are
I think those are elevation changes.
thank you.
Okay.
Elevation
changes.
contours. Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
like a mountain between us, right?
Yes. Yeah, that goes up.
Should have got that grappling hook, huh?
Yeah, I knew we should have killed that guy who took his grappling hook, even if it was just the the merchant. Still.
So what I'm thinking is we cut through the woods. Just cutting through the woods, we can save time. Yeah, either that or up here like this, up through the top. There's only one elevation change if we go that way, and I don't know how complicated the elevation change is going to be. But if you look at the map, if we skirt the top, we should only have to deal with one elevation change, which would be the only thing that should slow us down. Because I cheat, and I just turn on wall hacks, and we just go through the trees.
Yeah, you're rangers. There are days I really hate you guys.
Turn on no clipping.
We just
I
want
put
to
on-
skip
I
3
put on no
encounters.
clip, and then just we'll just sail right through. It'll be good. Hey, it could be worse if my instead of towns, if my chosen thing was like forests and mountains.
Oh my
It would
gosh.
just be like, oh, let me just walk in a straight line there. It won't bother us at all.
Right. My biggest thing was not so much the specific route, it's just the relative positions. You can go back to Vallaki to confirm she is missing if you want to.
Oh, got you, because we're probably going to have to go about that far anyway.
But it's just worth noting that if you do, you're going past your destination to get there, and then you may have to backtrack anyways if it turns out Strahd wasn't just mucking with you.
Well, are there bad
Right.
deeds we could take out anyway if she's not there?
Did I roll an insight check to see if I believe Strahd?
Sure. You can always roll.
These are fair questions. Yeah, I don't know. I believe Strahd personally.
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
All right, Dagan immediately starts packing this shit up, and he's like, "We gotta go to this hole. We gotta save her. We gotta save her, you guys. Come on."
No, I agree. We got to save her. Let's go.
We
Do you
do.
think do you think we should check in town, or are we going straight? Like you trust him? You think she's really there?
Listen, I don't trust nobody, but if she is there, then we gotta save her. If she's not there, she's safe at the church, right?
Right.
That's science.
That tracks well.
That's science.
Yeah, I'm right. I went to school.
Longer than I did. Like,
That's science.
I like how I have two longbows, so in case I need to, slow someone down instead of just murder them with the sun. In which I will still accidentally murder them.
Probably.
Shoot him in the leg and slow him down. How much do you hit them for? I don't want to talk about it.
So
I'd rather not say.
in my mind, because the thing is just a handle, right? The
Yeah.
sun
Yeah.
bow. So like, do you just kind of like pull an arrow, imaginary arrow, off of the handle, and then immediately this just golden sunlit bow appears with a sun arrow?
That's kind of what's kind of described to me.
Actually, when you hold it out as though you're about to take aim, the light erupts from the either end of the shaft to create the bow and the arrow and string all in one motion.
That's cool.
And after you fire it, the bow stays as a bow until you will it back. You just have to grab the string and it pulls back an arrow for you.
That's so cool.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't want it to like constantly be sparking up and not. It'll mess with your vision. Like, it'll be tough to focus.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Okay, I can see.
If you were a kid in the 80s, you know exactly what this looks like. And
there's-
you're all
there's like a warning on Freddy that's like, oh, if you are prone to seizures before the fight, please.
Another warning on Freddy. He's really not trying to kill you, but he's going to.
Like glow sticks at a rave.
Just spin it around.
Yeah. Just be like,
Whoa.
oh, when you do damage, no, I'm too busy looking cool.
It's so beautiful, man. Oh my god.
Taste the sun.
Okay, so we decided that we are going there. Yes, we're going
Yes.
straight there.
Yes.
Are we going through the forest, cutting through the forest? Or are we going through the roads? What are we doing?
I like the forest idea, so we don't get bamboozled.
No, we might still get bamboozled. We don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Last
It'd be,
time
like,
we traveled on the
slightly harder
roads,
to
that
get bamboozled.
that assassin came after us. So maybe sticking to the woods isn't such a bad idea.
Right? That's
There's
that's
no way
very
she
true.
could track you through there.
They almost died friggin' in that fight. It was
Oh,
bad.
next time, I'm not gonna be so easy on her. Send
Right.
Steve, poke at her, poke her in the coconut.
I already know exactly what I'm doing next time we come across hers. I'm just going to grab her and hold her. Be like, all right, somebody stab her to death. Because if she gets away, she's going to disappear.
Not having it. We're just not having that.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, shoot her in the leg.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. I'll slow her down, guys. If I slow her down, we'll be able to get her.
Yeah.
Right
Try
through the
not-
throat. Oh,
Try not to kill her. Just try to shoot her in the leg, and then you're gonna end up killing her. That's
no,
all you
I'll
gotta
end up
do.
killing her. Yeah, that's.
I still think we should have had your quote. If I hit it, I kill it, even if I don't mean to.
If I don't need I'm sorry. I'm
so
sorry.
true.
I don't know. I still think maybe like I'm trying to unshoot her. It's not my whole personality, but it's supposed to fit. I'm a problem solver. It's just also that I cause all of these problems we have to solve.
Something like that. You make your way through the woods, following Frederick's path, stepping over this, ducking around that. Periodically, you've come to recognize each individual grunt as to whether you should duck, sidestep, or jump. Having moved with him more than once through the foliage, at a pretty good clip. When you come out on the other side, you come out to a road that leads up to a ruined manor house. And by manor, I mean like a Downton Abbey sized manor house sitting atop of a hill. It's crumbling from disrepair, and you can see what remains of a handful of dragon-esque gargoyles adorning the various turrets and roof line. The main doors face the road as you approach from the west. The southern wall is more or less, from what you can make out, looks like it's probably nothing but rubble at this point. And a quiet stone dragon stands sentinel in front of the main entrance. What are your intentions for approaching said castle?
I don't know, but I'm just gonna say, is anybody else creeped out by those gargoyles? Just me.
No, I think it's kind of cool. Yeah.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about it. I think they might come to life. I don't know. I'm scared.
I mean, it's possible. We haven't run into any of that yet, but that doesn't mean it's not on the table.
Pretty sure it has to
But I
happen now
think-
because that sounds
well-
awesome.
I think Dagon should choose the approach because these are Dagon's people, right? What do you think is the best thing to do?
My people, they went back on their word. You know, they said, "Hey, you got this." I said, "I got this." Now look at this bullshit.
Well, and that's the thing. Maybe we're not going to go in there and fight them. Maybe you have to litigate your case. You got to lawyer it up, Mr. Barbarian. Look, I can protect her. I put her in a church protected by vampires while we went to get magical items to provide a better defense.
To be honest, when that "you can't handle the truth" was going on, he was totally raging.
6 miles. I believe it. By the way, it took you about, Jeremy, do you get a faster speed when you're cutting through the forest? Or are you at normal speed?
I think we're at normal speed.
I think he can stealth with his party through terrain at normal speed or something like that.
I can do that, but you're right. I should look at it because I don't know.
Just
Difficult terrain doesn't slow our travel. We cannot become lost, and we remain alert even when doing other stuff, and we can move stealthily at a normal pace.
okay, cool. So you're still, all right. So yeah, fair enough. Roughly a little less than 4 miles an hour. So 24. By 8. Okay, yeah, it took you a couple hours to get there. So we're now into the early afternoon, as much as you can tell. Strahd's words were that he was going to be launching an evening rescue. If that matters to you guys.
Yeah, we should go
Isn't-
fast if we can.
Yeah, that doesn't leave us much time then. So we might want to move quickly. Before he
All right,
makes his
that's it then.
appearance.
We head in there, we kick down the front door, we call them out on their bullshit.
I like this plan.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I think with these guys, I don't know. It may be the better approach. So
All right,
I'm
that
okay
settles
with
it then.
this.
I go up to the front door, and yeah, I'll literally turn the handle to open it, and then kick the door open so it's like dramatic.
Yeah. And it opens up in slow motion.
Yes.
Fair enough. Bonk. All right, let me slap this down, and then I'll tell you what you see. Some weeks are easier than others because it's all just a matter of copy and paste. Okay, now the purist in me is going to get nuts if I don't line that up just right. Close enough garment work. This room feels like a king's tomb. A grand staircase leads up to stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor, hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead from this foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over. Their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders.
Like monstrous black spiders?
Like monstrous black spiders.
Are they
So-
monstrous black spiders?
They're not. Well,
Okay.
if they become animated, they might be. Yeah, so double door, double door, double door, double door, doors, and then you have the staircase that goes up, and the dotted lines indicate a balcony above.
Anyone else getting like SM vibes?
What vibes?
Scarlet Monastery.
Oh yeah, no, this is one of my faves.
I mean, that's what I'm. You go up, you see the thing, you go into the church, you got your instances right here.
Yeah.
Summoning stone. This
Right.
has been replaced by a dragon in this particular iteration.
Exactly.
Sure. Sure.
And they're undead people who want to do things. Yeah. I mean, Warcraft had to steal it from somewhere.
I mean, it's
That's their way. Like, can't fault them for it. They made lots and lots of money.
possible.
Oh, they stole everything from Warhammer. Everybody knows it.
Something like that.
And when we approached, you said the south side of the building was in like ruins.
Yes. So, map-wise, that would be like this rubble here starts to set off that this side of the building's pretty beat up.
Gotcha.
So we should check in those doors first. There's probably not much there.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking the opposite. Don't go.
Yeah.
south.
I know.
Exactly. We need to
Don't
find
go
the
that way.
basement. They always hide people in the basement.
This whole place looks like a basement. Just a fancy basement.
It's just like, yeah, a fancy stove.
So we're in the right place.
Yes. You're not wrong.
I'd like to
Nice.
climb to the like that landing on the stairwell right there
Okay.
and just listen to see if I hear anything throughout this building. It's a massive building, right?
Yes. Yeah, perspective, from what you can, unless it's a TARDIS, which stranger things have happened. The foyer makes up about half of the structure at this level that you saw as you came in.
Are there any signs of like, people having been here recently, like, like foot traffic or whatnot, or
Good
torches
call.
being lit, or
That is a good question. Give me a perception check.
okay,
There we go. Get that back up where I can see the outcome.
how perceptive that is, but okay.
With an 11, you don't see or hear anything out of the ordinary. You can kind of make out the sound of like the wind periodically kind of making a deep howling sound as it rushes through open windows, cracks in the walls. You're pretty sure you see the chandelier sway a bit, but there are no overt signs that anyone has been this way for some time. You're,
You
you're-
must travel in those dragon portals we saw that one night.
you're
Let's
track-
check out what's behind door number 1.
Yeah. I guess we have to decide which one is door number 1. Huh?
Top
The big one,
top
right?
left, right?
I will note, because it didn't come through when I copy pasted, this set of double doors is actually open.
Oh,
Oh,
let's go through the open door.
I mean,
Well, let's take a peek. I'll peek
yeah,
through the
peek
open
through
door.
the open door.
Yeah, seems like a good strategy.
Oh, should everyone roll stealth?
Bust right in and then
I'm
sneak
good at it.
through to the first door.
Yeah,
mean,
I'm good.
we all-
I have a high number like addition to it. I'm not good at it though.
We all know though that even if we all roll well and stealth, we have the paladin with all his armor.
It's fine. Are we
Are
all
we rolling
peeking?
stealth?
I thought he was just peeking.
There you
I
go.
guess we're all
Those are
peeking.
my two
Whoa,
awesome.
Are
those
we
are
all
good.
peeking, or it's just somebody? It's just one of us peeking. Is it Dagon peeking?
But Azteki's peeking too, so I guess I'll peek as well.
Oh,
Everyone
everybody's
sneaks
peeking.
up on the door. Not bad.
Are we,
by the
There you
way.
are we
go.
doing? Are we rolling stealth?
Yeah, because I passed.
You did.
Yeah,
With disadvantage.
yeah.
That's
Oh, that's-
amazing.
That's better than I usually roll.
But you did not,
No.
clumsy.
Speaking of which, were you here for the conversation about rolling for disadvantage? The trick?
Yeah, you
yeah, we
like right
just
click
forgot
on it,
about it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one still blows my mind that they buried that so deep.
And they didn't make it automatic.
Hey, is that still there? Because I'm right clicking and it's saying. Oh, it has to. Okay. You
Yeah,
can't roll
I see it.
damage on advantage or disadvantage. I went,
Damage
wait,
doesn't
why would
damage doesn't come in advantage.
I see that now.
At least not yet. That's in episode 6.
I guess
I have advantage on my damage because
on the
science.
staircase. because
That's just
I did not.
science.
A 20-foot long table with sculpted dragons for legs stands in the center of this hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, and several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are two lifelike statues, life-sized statues, depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Rainwater trickles through cracks in the ceiling, flowing down the west wall and adding to a large puddle on the floor. Hey, Sonic. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast corner hang open. That's where you're peeking through. A pair of leaded glass doors, their panes cracked and broken, stand open with panels of stained glass set in the east wall. That's across from you. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass doors lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
Go check out the chapel.
Like we're gonna get married.
Yeah, so you've got door, open door, door, and then presumably door?
I mean, I
And-
guess it makes sense to go through the open door right now.
Big life-size statues standing in these alcoves, half shrouded in what light comes in through the windows from midday in Barovia.
You'll have a bad feeling about those.
How is the light in here? Like, can I see?
You can see, but during your journey, the sky became rather overcast, and you can hear rain starting to pelt the roof of what's left of the building. It's not a heavy rain, but it's enough to remind you that it's that rain between a really good rain that's fun to sit and listen to and not having rain where you don't have to deal with it. It's like even the rain can't be bothered to be passionate anymore.
Impassionate Rain.
Same.
Name of my new indie band.
Passionate Rain. I love it.
Impassionate Rain.
Yeah. Oh, Impassionate Rain.
I'd buy the album.
It just depends what the cover looks like for me. But that's how everything is. It's like, oh, I like the name, but this art stinks.
Yeah. Pro tip, kids, do not skimp on art on that first album. First impressions matter.
Yeah. Visually draw you in.
I don't know, man. Like I haven't seen album art, like just on the Spotify's and stuff.
They all
Yeah,
have
it's
what he's
usually just
having.
pictures of the. Yeah, it's just pictures of the artist now. It's not even
Album.
You're right.
I don't know.
You're
Why
right.
couldn't I say album?
album.
No. Words. You get in front of a microphone and you start paying attention to the sound of your own voice. Suddenly you can't word.
It
And I can never word. You act like there's a time when you can word.
Yeah.
I'm a little jealous about that.
Can know to communicate sometimes, mostly with gestures.
Sorry, we had a little
Flails.
local color there. And we also make sure if you have not, top off your water.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Sonic. It's good for the reminders. It's easy to get caught up in things.
And I'll adjust myself in my chair as well.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Here we are.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Just the posture.
Roll those arms back.
Ow, oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh.
Uh-oh, game over.
Oh.
I played a lot of Township Tale today. I burned
So
a
that'd be-
lot of calories.
That'd be a fail on a con save then?
Hmm?
Is that a fail on a con save then? To move your shoulder without hurting yourself?
Not quite. Okay, so what are y'all doing? Just walking right past those big statues and into the chapel area?
I kind of want to, just for fun, I just kind of want to take a closer look at the statues and to see if there's anything like off about them or unusual.
Did it look like the guys that showed up that night?
Right? Yeah. Do they look like? I don't know. Do they look like stone versions of any of those statues?
Yeah, were
Was the
those
one
guys
really
dressed in
big
like
dude?
dragon armor?
Yeah, well, there is definite similarity in the dragon motif to the helmet and the shield. These are much more stylized than you remember the armor of the creature, the whatever the creature was that came to the house. But there's definitely like, parallel design. These are just really like the statues are really accentuated. The wings aren't like, flat against the helm, but they actually kind of flare out into a very ornate look. And the shield, as you look at it, even Asteki would comment that it's a little too big to be functional the way it's designed, but it's, be pretty cool.
And he is like our resident expert on shields.
Yeah, I would just point out somebody's overcompensating.
What?
I satiated my curiosity. Okay, good. We can go look at the other room now.
Yeah, I'll sneak up to the open doors and just peek through.
Ooh, okay. I keep forgetting that my clip shortcut no longer works.
I'm gonna kind of like peek up behind Big and like look over his shoulder. He's peeking in the room.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And
feel like-
all right, I'll put that in. I'll take it. That works. Cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony. And a door set into the north wall has a wooden beam barring it. At the east end of the chapel, the end furthest from you, rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas-relief. Tall, arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room. Through the fog, you see 3 armored figures kneeling before the altar. Seated, cross-legged in front of the altar, is one Ireena Kolyana.
Does she
He
look
was-
like free? Or is she like tied up or?
She does not look like she's tied up, but she does not look comfortable. And her hands are free, but she's seated, not really moving.
Well, at least we know Strahd was selling the trees now.
Does she look alive?
Yes. Every once in a while, she will pick her head up, look around the room, brush her, maybe brush some of her hair out of her face. She looks like she's been through something. Her blouse is dirt stained. And you can see some fresh cuts on her cheek. She did not come willingly.
That's good. Put up a fight like that.
I'm gonna draw both my swords, step into the chapel, and just say loudly, I thought I told you. This one here, she's under my protection. And I'll just start walking down that main aisle right towards them.
Okay. Let me check a location. As you do, that's what I thought. Cool. Checking the map really quick to make sure I know who's supposed to be where. Cool. That works. Dagon starts to stride into the room. Out of curiosity, what's everybody else doing? Before you have a chance to see what the effect of this is, I want to know what you're all doing.
Grabbing shiny bow.
I would follow.
I'm like one
Dagon.
moment from, all right, I'm gonna go in the room and provide covering fire. I'm gonna let him go first
Yeah.
though.
I'll sashay.
I'm gonna step through the door, but I'm gonna hang back, like maybe by like one of the back pillars back there. And
Yeah, this is
kind
his
of-
moment to shine. We're here for support.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna be there,
Yeah.
to
It's like take out the flail,
be
got
like
the shield,
Overwatch.
walk up slowly, dragging the flail, just like as we sashay forward.
Get some sparks
menacingly.
going.
Yeah.
Are we doing like a gig walk? Are we actually a gig now? Is this
Oh my
like
god,
a
is it like it's gonna be like a slow-mo walk? Like
Is it
Yeah.
like the axe gang at the beginning of Kung Fu Hustle? We're just kind of like dancing.
Yeah, you got like.
I picture it like Reservoir
Let's go
Dogs.
forward. Like we're in Greece.
Once you're a raven,
Warriors come out to play.
oh my.
As we stride against, undead that could help us against Strahd, but instead we're just going to murder them.
you start to stride your way towards the altar, and you cross the first 10 feet without incident. As you pass out underneath the balcony above you, you hear a cool voice from above. We never doubted the truth of your statement that she would be kept safe. We simply do not find it worth the risk of her being claimed. She has fallen in with the devil and will be tried, convicted, and executed.
Doesn't sound much like a trial to me. I'll look up at him. Who am I looking at?
When you look up, you can see another armored figure standing up at the railing above. It's not leaning over, it's simply standing in front of the throne. That would be where the Lord would sit for any services here. And it just it's like barely acknowledging you. It's not leaning down to talk. It's simply standing almost at an attention with its shield at its side. You can see it has long white hair, but most of its face is shrouded in the shadows from the rafters.
How far up is that?
About 20 feet.
Should have prepared.
You want to
That's
like?
pretty far.
You gotta like shove it.
Boost me, bro. You said there's 3 down here around Ireena?
Mm-hmm.
Are those the 3 we saw that night?
It's hard to say at this distance with the fog and the shadows. One of them could be. The voice
Is it the giant one?
the voice is definitely different.
Oh, I don't think we saw that one.
No.
I think that one's extra.
I'll look to Ireena and just say, Ireena, you okay?
Yeah, I don't have my weapon.
I'm right here, baby. No.
Yeah, I was actually wondering if she had her dad's sword.
I had a feeling that was coming.
I'll look back to the guy on the balcony. Just say, it's not worth the risk, for sure. You're going to let it go with me, and we're going to continue this deal. And we'll walk away fair and square.
Any who shelter, harbor, or give comfort to the enemy is guilty of treason. She has given comfort to Strahd and must be destroyed.
There's like more than a couple of those guys out there that you could go talk to. You know.
If you
Just
wish
saying.
to address me, you will come where you may be seen.
Oh, I don't like that stance from this person.
That's fine.
Oh,
I will walk
I'm
right up
taking
to
out the
where Ireena is.
fireball, doing it. Not
I'm going
me.
to walk right up to where Ireena is, and then I'll turn to face him. And behind my back, I'd like to try to slip her one of those daggers she gave me.
Okay, so here's the scoop, just as a point of clarity. There's one Ireena right there. Hang on, I'm going to pop it up to 200 so I can even show it a little better on stream. And there are 3 dudes right there in front of her. And then mystery dude is up here.
Oh, it's back there. Okay.
Yeah. So Dagon got to here when he was addressed. So there's Dagon, there's Asteki, there's a Frederick.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Frederick
so I
and a
can look at
Samara.
them. They want to look at me.
Okay, so you're heading to the stairs.
Or do I get the sense that he just wants me more in the open so he can see me from up there, or he wants me
No,
to
he wants to
come
see
up?
me because I was talking trash.
Yes.
Got it.
Frederick was talking trash.
Yep. Like, come out and say it to my face.
I will.
Exactly. As you start to cross the room, let me check one thing because it's kind of cool to have this thought. Yep. We'll go with that. Oh, giggles. Give me a quick stealth check.
Okay.
Unless you're just like making noise while you go.
I was going to, but I guess not.
I guess not.
Not anymore.
So Frederick manages to sneak up the south staircase. As soon as Dagon starts to move towards the altar, the 3 knights will rise from their kneeling positions and turn to face you. And when they turn, they don't like casually turn, but they put their toe behind and actually have a uniformed military about face. So that all 3 of their heels land squarely on that marble in unison. And with the same tempo, All three of their hands clack as they land on their sword hilts at their hips.
I'm gonna walk right up to the guy in the center and just look him square in the face. And then I'm gonna turn back to face the guy on the balcony. And I'm gonna say, if you're willing to condemn her, you should be condemning half the people in this entire land. She didn't go with Strahd willingly. This isn't her plan. We're here to save her from this. Save her from his madness.
You have given testimony that she has gone with the devil. That is consorting. All who keep company must be put down. He deserves no pleasure, no joy in this realm. That is our
Why?
oath.
That is why I'm protecting her. He will not get that from her.
I'm confused. Was there ever a moment when she ever was in his company willingly, though?
If you wish to address me, you will come where you may be seen.
All right. Then I'll walk out to where Asteki and Dagon are.
Okay, so
Or at least where Asteki is. I don't know. Dagon's up front. And I'll
Asteki,
walk to
Samara, and Frederick is up on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk your smack.
What? It's just, yeah,
I'm here to
was
talk
there
smack.
ever a moment? Was there ever a moment where Ireena was ever in Strahd's company willingly?
That is not for us to determine.
Then why are you condemning her for something you don't know if she did?
Because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't?
Strahd deserves no pleasures nor joys. Anything that could provide it is forfeit, including that girl.
But wouldn't keeping her from him, keeping her safe, wouldn't that be just the kick in the nuts you want to give this guy? I mean, come on.
Not nearly as much as her death will be. You are welcome to remain for her trial. It will not be lengthy.
What's this guy look like? I can see him now, right?
You can. She
See?
is wearing full plate mail armor. And you can see around the knees, the shoulders, it has very similar markings to the dragon motif, but it is not well maintained. Her left shoulder is broken up. Mostly the right has rust on it. Her shield has seen definitely better days.
Is it a more normal actual size shield and not like a compensating shield?
It's a very functional for I mean, it's a you can tell it's a functional combat shield because it has been in combat. If you take a moment to glance over the other three, their armor is not consistent. The breastplates don't match the pauldrons and which don't match the skirts. One of them only has like half of the leggings required for the full armor.
They look cool though. That's right.
Well, they look.
Their movements looked cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they still move in precision.
Yeah, at least they're coordinated.
They're trained.
Movement-wise.
All right, can I say something real quick? Everybody else, I'm already standing out. You can see me. And I want you to know, we're not going to let you hurt the girl. You got two options. You can either help us defeat Strahd, or we can end you right now.
We cannot be ended.
Well, we
You
can
go
try.
through with this, how are you any different than him?
As long as
Oh, boo-hoo, I don't like this, so I just killed the problem, yeah? Okay, that sounds pretty familiar from the stories I heard around here.
we are nothing like him.
Yeah, right, I bet you got a coffin right there in your bedchamber.
I would give anything for the peace of sleep or even the peace of the grave. We have a singular mission we will not leave undone. Strahd will be denied every joy, as he cannot be destroyed. And as long as he finds joy, we cannot be ended.
What if we told you that we might have a way to just actually destroy him
Here, I'm gonna shut this.
for good?
I have heard many travelers promise that. What makes you think you will be any different?
Power friendship.
Just I could just imagine Steve doing like a circle around the ceiling. Power of friendship. Yes, power of friendship.
I love everything about it.
Oh my goodness. No, I think we have a weapon that might actually kill him, or at least weaken him enough to kill him.
Or you. Or you.
We cannot be destroyed. Our vengeance must be had. Bring out your weapon. We shall fight. And we will return. And we will claim her again, so she, like everyone else, may stand trial and be executed.
You got a really funny notion of what the word trial means.
Yeah, I think this was about vengeance. Wait, you squeezed in vengeance on there. Killing her shouldn't be vengeance.
The Lord Strahd has identified her as a possible consort. Thus, she needs to be removed.
Okay, that makes sense. Let's fight.
It's more against Strahd than it is about her.
But without the...
God, that would be so cool for her to do though. Little like fire comes out of her finger from the dragon beam, like.
It sparkles.
Dragon sparkles.
I want to say, just so you know, it really didn't have to be like this. And I'll immediately turn around and trip attack the guy right behind me.
Nice. Nice, yes. We should take care of these guys the first time.
Yeah, try coordinating that. Jerks.
Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, if they're being honest, they come back and we talk again, right?
Right. You said it was gonna happen. We took you at your word.
I don't actually feel bad about this because, like you said, I can't even kill you. You're just gonna come
Right,
back and kill the
exactly.
guy.
It's just gonna be
Beat the
bothered.
crap out of you just to make me feel better right now.
Yeah, get some exercise.
Maybe it works both ways. Maybe they get some exercise too. We don't know.
Well, that reminds me. Where did she end up?
Oh, is Arabelle with us? By the way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just, like, I don't know.
Yeah, she can stay in the corner because she doesn't want to talk any smack.
It's probably,
She
you know,
loves
the smart
talking
one.
smack to
For
us
that reason.
when we make mistakes.
She is kind of good at that, isn't she?
She is.
Telling
We need
you.
her out here.
Oh, no,
That's
no.
right, Bo. She's kind of mean. I know she didn't want to talk to you. She could have had a cool magic weapon too, but no.
That would have been goofed up if she had ended up with it.
She's supposed to be the one, right? That's what it said in the card. She was
Isn't
the
she like the
That is
chosen
what the
one?
card
enemy of
said.
Strahd.
Yeah, she's our Neo.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. How is she going to become the one if she doesn't get like kung fu powers?
Okay. Roll that initiative. Let's see what happens.
Come on.
You got a big 4.
This isn't terrible, but
Wow.
Okay, I'm hiding in the stairs. Hopefully,
I'm not getting any. Hang on. Let me refresh and see if they come through.
it doing that thing again where they're like not going through?
Yeah.
I think I see everyone.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on the webpage on my PC, but I'm not seeing it on my app on my phone.
Well, and the funny part is, they responded and said, make sure you have hardware acceleration turned on. And I'm like, no. The dice roll just fine on our computers. It's the updating the campaign log that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the one you gotta fix. Okay, let's see here. Boom. Okay. Wow, I didn't even look to see what her role was. Oh, hey, oops, hang on. Let me turn something else on so you guys can get the full effect. Show
I have a
combat
question for you.
portraits.
We didn't rest since the last fight, right?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, so when I leveled up, it refreshed all of my
same.
expendables, because I'm pretty sure I blew through all my battle maneuvers.
No, because you rested before. We took a short rest before we went up the thing. We actually took a long rest before going to see Strahd.
Yeah, I don't think you've had combat yet.
You
No, we
guys
haven't had
did.
combat since then.
Yeah, you guys
You
should be
guys did. I didn't. Because I had kind of taken a long rest when
Yes.
Okay.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
all
you
coming
You guys
back
had
to
short
me.
rest. And
I
I
yeah.
think we did take a long rest before we went up to the. I can't even remember at this point.
I don't know.
There
I
we
Because
didn't
it
go.
know
was
you guys
morning.
did.
It was morning when we got up there, but it was night if we would have left at night. And I think we were like, no, we're sleeping. We're doing it.
I was just curious because I was looking at my sheet and it's like I haven't used a single ability. I have max hit points. I was like, I don't know if that's right.
I'll
No, because
allow it.
remember we couldn't take a short rest because we had benefited from 2 short rests already. So we decided to take a long rest because we're like, we're not going up there and I'm not going to die.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
We were
right.
worried.
Before we went to the hill, because we'd already killed the tree at that point.
Yeah, we were like, there's probably
Got
nothing
it.
to have. Otherwise, they would wake us up at night and tell us. Because I remember you're like, you kick people out of the rooms and you're like, yeah, you'll get them back tomorrow because we're freaking tired.
Yeah, and we gave you your establishment
Saved your
back.
giant liquor store. Leave us alone.
I mean, we did briefly. Well, I briefly set it on fire, but we put it
We
out.
helped you put it out. She did most of the work anyway. It's fair. Fair's fair. You
Yeah.
didn't have the thing anyway.
She also did most of the damage. Just
We did.
to be clear.
That's our job, to stand in front so she can do the damage.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's the good news. First action's an easy one to resolve. The leader, Valentina, from her perch, is going to glare down Ireena, who is going to just freeze in terror.
Oh my.
And so 1, 2, 3 for the Revenants. And because I can't make my eraser any smaller, there's Dagon. Front and center. Who is not up first?
Well, the trippy and they're like, no, we see your body language. She's
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah, they're trained for this. What's Azteki gonna do?
He's gonna bless the party. Let's power up.
Yeah, bless the party.
Yeah.
Power of bless.
Where would we be without bless? I don't know.
In
Yeah.
a ditch. In a ditch somewhere.
I was gonna say, if I was truly an ordained minister, every party I'd ever go to, I would go in and I would literally bless the
You
party.
come in and bless the party.
Well,
Yes.
Party has been blessed. Turn it up.
I'm making that happen. I'm gonna go become an ordained minister just for that.
Are you gonna use your bonus action?
Oh yeah. And the bonus action, I get to send Steve after somebody. Who should I send him after? I'll send him after
What
one of
happens?
the revenants on the thing. Pick the guy in the center.
Okay.
What does that do?
He can't get any bonus act or What? No, it's not bonus actions. He can't do what type of actions?
Reactions.
Reactions.
Because he's being attacked by a bird.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's too busy
Get
fending
this-
off the bird.
Get this out of here.
Which is kind of neat because I can, when I set things like that, since I set it on your turn and I set a duration of 1, at the start of your turn, it'll automatically pull the
Go
tag off.
away. Yeah.
Because that's how good this app is.
Nice.
Good app is good.
Okay, well, the first one is going to come after, let's see, based on where you guys are all standing, number 3 is going to take a swing at Dagon because I'm going to assume Samara is behind him.
Yes.
And he's not interested in going through anyone.
Not yet. Not until they start getting ghosty.
He will connect with 1. So Dagon's going to take 12 damage from that.
Jeez.
My max hit points are different now.
Oh, yeah, we should update that. What are your max hit points now?
All right. All our max hit points.
Max hit points 61.
Ooh.
Okay, so that means...
My hit points.
He's got the meats.
That was 9 more than you had before. So you're, for my math is right, you're at 49 now. Which we can update when we get to everybody because you're all leveled up, so I have to update them all.
Gotcha.
It works out. Number 1 is going to go after Azteki. Because that makes sense. And Azteki is only going to take 12 damage.
With the 3 reduced?
Because of the 3 reduced.
Ah, okay.
So what is your new hit
Oh.
point total?
39.
Okay. Updating. So that would be... If I did my math right, you should be at 27.
Sounds right.
And you got to roll a concentration check.
Okay.
Constitution save.
All right.
Should be a breeze.
Yeah. Nat 20.
Great time for a nat 20.
Oh,
Great time. for
Plus
it.
2.
You're really
and
thinking
plus
about-
1.
You're really thinking about that. Oh, wait. So you got a +2 on saves? Is that your aura?
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus 2 on saves is the
Okay.
aura. It says
If-
it there,
if
right?
you're
In
right
the
by
little
him.
tiny green.
So like +2 and then plus a 4, a D4 also?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to roll a d4 just to flex.
Hey.
Just to
Hey.
really twist it.
Yeah.
So then he had to save 25.
Yeah.
He maintained concentration.
Yeah. Just really thinking about that bless.
In fact,
Really,
I think I
really.
get another concentration slot. My mind is just
Slot.
expanded.
What's Dagon doing? You said you were going to do a trip attack. Is that your opening attack?
Yeah. I'll stick with the plan. I'll the guy right in the center that I've
Okay.
been squaring off with. Trip attack, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. So 20 will hit. 21 will hit. And some damage. Plus,
Oof. But oof.
that's not bad. 19 damage.
Yeah, and that is a DC 15 strength saving throw.
Oh, did your
Jeez.
DC go up? Dang, son.
Oh yeah, because I think our proficiency went up.
Mine did. Was it
And he's
supposed
down.
to? Dang.
Oh, so much for not being able to defeat these guys.
Yeah, but they could come back. That's the thing.
Wait,
He just
wait.
went-
No.
He just tripped.
He's
He,
tripped.
he didn't die.
He's not
Oh.
dead.
Curses.
Not dead yet.
Yeah,
I
no.
mean, he
he's-
is dead. He's just not.
If you look, his little hurt marker there is still really green.
Yeah, it's not anywhere near being dead.
Oh no.
He's undead right now, right?
All right, so I am going to look down, or actually look back up over my shoulder at the guy on the balcony and say, should I held to your word? And I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to strike the guy, just try to impale him on the ground in front of me.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
This is allegedly the first time we've seen Negan rage, but it's actually like the first time we've seen him use the skill rage.
He's been raging this whole time.
Exactly.
Rage.
That's the
Does
thing.
Bowler bash attack.
I'm always mad. That's impressive.
Yeah, super impressive. A 1 and a 2.
A 1 and a 2. That really helps drive home your point. Telling them off that they should have stuck with it.
Yeah. Impale him on like a toothpick.
Is he?
Yeah.
Despite,
Missed.
well, I mean, it makes sense. He's been knocked to the ground. You would think he could just be skewered, because you don't expect people in armor to move with any purpose. So
I sure didn't.
he must be remembering some kind of thing from the armor.
Careful, guys. These are plate mail ninjas.
It's not that fast, but there's definitely like he can rock one way and then rock the other, and rolls himself up to a kneeling position, and is going to remind Dagon that you're taking on a bit more than you might be able to chew.
Can I intercede on this one? Or is he
Yeah.
already attacking at disadvantage because he's down?
No, because he's going to use half his move to stand up.
Oh, okay. Then I'd like to intercede if I can.
I hate you.
You're welcome.
I rolled the natural 20 on the first one.
He warned them. We got the power of friendship.
no.
He warned them.
That's the power of friendship. If I've ever heard.
Yes, the power of friendship prevails.
We all pull off our skin suits, and we are ponies.
The second hit is going to land, though. But you did protect him from the nat 20, so he's only going to take 12, but it's halved because he's raging.
Ooh.
Hey,
Ooh.
look at that.
So only
Someone
take
got a little
6.
tanky. That's even better than -3.
What's Samara going to do?
I am going to.
Yeah, you guys have gotten a lot harder to kill. I'm just saying.
Oh, what's your new hit
Oh.
points?
Oh, yeah.
It's-
New hit points.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, so I now have 30 hit points.
30
I think
points.
I kind of want to take a few steps back, and just to distance myself from those guys a little bit. And then I kind of want to cast Shatter on them, because I haven't really used that too much. I want to kind of see what that does.
Sure.
Okay. So Samara steps back there.
At least when I don't know. It sounds good.
And yeah, Shatter's a pretty potent. Shatter's got some kick to it. Shatter's going to be. Let me double check it. I think they get a save.
Yeah, they have
This is
to.
con 14.
Yeah, they have to make a con save of 14. And they take 3 d8 damage on a failed save, at least at this level, which is the second level.
10-foot radius sphere centered on a point. So actually, you can hit all 3 of them with it.
Yeah, I wanted to put it on like the sphere right, on them,
Wow.
so they all have to make save.
They kind of suck. Wizards are not fun. Okay. Your con save is
14.
14.
And what are they made of?
Flesh, bone, and armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's stuff like crystal, stone, and metal gets disadvantage.
No,
Yeah.
they're
Oh.
not made
they're-
of that.
They're not inorganic, yeah.
But go ahead and throw down the damage. See what you did to them.
Only the other one.
So that's 18.
Oh, wow.
I
Only
guess.
the other one wasn't a 1.
Is
Oh no, shatter isn't fire.
Yeah, Shatter's
So
not
it
fire.
only
No,
doesn't affect
Shatter-
fire.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
Shatter
Only
isn't
17.
fire.
Okay.
It's just
Only 17 to each of them that doesn't
Yeah,
get the
only
saving.
17.
Yeah.
only, yeah.
Does it do anything else?
I don't
Nope.
think so.
Okay.
It can do like non-magical objects that are not being warned or carried also take damage. Creatures
Oh.
made
Yeah.
of inorganic material have disadvantage on their save.
Okay.
Do
That's
all
cool.
like the pews just explode?
In slow motion.
That would be cool.
It's just
Yeah, as it washes
While
around
the
InternAsteki and Ireena,
while the Matrix soundtrack goes.
and then like bits of the altar go flying in every direction.
hopefully that didn't hurt anybody that we didn't mean to.
Yeah, it's like shrapnel.
If it was my spell, someone would be dead.
That's the hope.
But it would be a friend. It would be an accident, not like an opponent.
Yeah, well, we'll do her thing,
Too bad.
and she'll do her thing. Let's see. Damage from this is what? D10, D8. Okay, so she did something. And let's party rules,
Party rules.
Party rules. You spot Arabelle has slipped off to this side and hits the center one with a ray of frost.
Nice.
And she kind of watches to see what's happening. What's Frederick going to do?
Pop out, and I'm going to mark the target.
Which target?
I'm going to. My target's going to be the lady standing up here with me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess I could shoot down into there, but she seems to have like paralyzing fear vision. She probably should go if she can. So how does this bow work? I was reading it a little bit.
Oh, thematically, you just point and shoot.
Just point and shoot.
Mechanically, it's a magic longbow. So just do your usual. Just click the button for D-attack, and then you add a D8 if your target is undead to all the other damage you do.
Okay, cool.
But it counts as a sun blade, right?
Yeah.
So it is. I think a sun blade is a plus something weapon.
Yep, it's already in there.
Okay, yes, it's because you get plus to hit and plus to damage.
Although I think that should have.
It looks the same as my regular longbow. It's weird.
Yeah, there should be another +2 on it to hit. So remember to add the +2 to hit. Because I have to go in. I think I might not have fully set it up right in the custom side of things, because sometimes I forget what buttons
Okay.
to push.
Does it do extra-
I've had problems doing the magic bonus to items too, for like homebrew content.
Yeah.
So so we're adding 2. So we're gonna go -5 plus 2, so it's -3 plus a D4.
Yes. -3 plus a D4.
So that's a 22.
Yes, that is. Okay. Put down the damage.
And then do I roll another D8 or does it do it automatically?
You have to roll the extra D8 because you have to know for
Okay.
sure that it's an undead creature.
I guess I don't know for sure if it's an undead creature. I just assume so because the other things we saw were undead.
I'll tell you it is so you can add the damage.
Okay. All right, so that's 20, 21, and then plus another 2, because the extra damage isn't in there, or
Yeah, for the magic weapon bonus.
Yes.
that's
23?
23, so that's 33. So because of the snipe.
She seems annoyed.
That's fine. I try it again.
Not annoyed enough.
Wow, that'll hit.
Going from annoyed to perturbed.
I'm trying, guys. I'm doing my best here.
You get him. Get him.
Yeah, get with that bow, man. You need some target practice.
Yeah, new bow, right? So that's 19, 21, 31.
Gotta break it in. Break in the bow.
Wow. Like I said, I'm not that worried about you guys. 31, you said?
Yeah, 31.
Okay.
As long as Freddy hits, we'll be okay.
Well, the thing is, now I'm up here alone with her, and she's wearing plate mail, and I might just have to run away. We'll see how that works out. You know what? No, I'm going to go down the stairs with my move.
Bravely run away.
Yes, I'm going to bravely run away.
Okay, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. Modifiers? Oh, no, it should have the +2 already. Because my screen shows me it has a fixed value of +2 for bonus magic. So
I haven't figured that out either because I've got homebrew items
but
in
it's
games
not-
where I
it's
put
just
that
not
in there and
doing
it just doesn't work in D&D Beyond for some reason.
yeah, because I'm also looking at like if your regular longbow is +7, it should be 2 better than that, right?
I would assume so. Maybe it's not getting my dex bonus. Like maybe there's something we need to click.
I know what it is. Hold on, let me try something really quick. There it is.
What was it?
I hadn't clicked the attunement button.
Oh,
You had
that might be your problem too.
you don't get the magic bonus unless you're attuned to it. Now we don't have to do all the extra math. It'll all be in there.
It's beautiful.
That actually helps me. I'll check my campaign
Yeah,
and see
make
if that's
sure.
all I'm missing.
Yeah.
I didn't attune it to them.
Yeah, if they're not attuned, they don't get the extra. They don't get the other bonuses. That is still a lot. 60 damage in a single turn. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Ireena's going to spend this
trying.
turn paralyzed. And then she gets to downgrade to frightened.
I mean, I don't blame her.
Blame her either.
I'm scared, guys. I'm scared I made her angry.
What did you do?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, she's obviously gonna cross to you. Yeah, there's no doubt she's coming straight at Freddy.
That's fine. Did going down the stairs save me?
You
Does that help me at all?
Oh,
You
did you? Well, actually, you
successfully
had your
annoyed
full
her.
move this turn. You could get down the stairs if you want to.
Yeah, I was like, I want to run away.
Okay, so now you emerge at the base of the stairs. She's not coming after Freddy.
Oh.
She's going. Well, actually, she's going after Freddy. She's going to go through Samara first.
She jumps off.
I knew it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
knew it. I knew it. It's like she's gonna go through me.
it's 20 feet.
Oh.
She
Knew
doesn't.
it.
Her bones are already shattered and broken. What's going to happen?
I don't know. I don't jump off 20 feet if my limbs don't heal.
Plus, it's best because we have that wonderful like drone camera shot following Freddy down the stairs. As he gets down,
And she's right there.
he puts his hand against the wall, goes, and then we kind of look up as she just like lands with the 3-point landing in the middle of the church
I'm just like figures.
and takes
Runs
up
back up the stairs.
yeah takes up this 2-handed sword, and goes straight through. It's going to come straight at Freddy, but on the way is going to take her shots at Samara.
And I'm
Dots.
like, I'm looking forward. So the moment I hear her like crash down like behind me, I'm just gonna like Like turn around. You're like, oh my god.
Are you popping your shield?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know I am.
That's a +5,
gonna
right?
Gonna be like a reaction. So let me see.
Shield is for some
think
reason.
it's
Yeah,
Plus
it's
Yeah,
5 to
plus
AC.
5 to AC.
Okay, cool. So mark off that you did that because you're gonna want to.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm doing that for
And
sure.
it saved your bacon on the first greatsword swing.
Lovely.
It did not save your bacon on the second swing.
Not expected to.
I need you to give me a strength save.
Air blood strength saves.
Yeah, but you get the +2
You do get
plus
the
a
And a
+2
D4.
and a D4.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of bonus there.
Well, it better save me because
10, so that's 12. And now you
No,
need to
you'll
do a
D4.
D4. Oh, well, it's minus
it's minus 1. Yeah.
So it was 11.
11 plus a D4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus a
So
2.
13.
13.
Okay,
It's
well,
not terrible.
here's the good news. You only have to take 11 damage.
Only 11.
Only 11.
I mean, I guess it's better than what it would have been.
And you're prone.
Great.
As she comes through with the great sword, and it blam, and your shield literally saved your head. So instead of taking a second swing with it, she spins and just puts her boot against the shield and throws you across the church. And then continues striding towards Frederick.
It's a good move. It's a good move to just come.
So Samara is no longer between her and Frederick. And that was the important thing.
Should have known.
That's all she cared about.
Frederick, run.
I have every intention of doing so.
right back up the stairs.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, back up the stairs.
So RJ, tell me about Asteki. What makes him tick?
As Teki wants to swing on the Valentina, one that went after Samara.
Okay.
So I'm gonna smite away if I connect.
How is she? Yeah, you're close enough.
All right.
Nobody hurts my wizard.
Yeah. Oh no. I don't know if a +4 is gonna get me anything, but I'll roll
Do
it.
it anyway. You gotta do it anyway.
You gotta do it. That's not gonna get she'll ignore
All right.
that.
All right. Oh man. After rolling these nat 20s, what
Ooh.
happens?
Oh,
He burned them.
Oh, I haven't rolled this bad in a while.
Yeah,
yeah, no.
yeah.
All right, I'll just dust that off. Dust that round off. Nobody
Yeah,
saw
that
that.
happens, man. It
Nobody's-
happens.
I forgot to turn the flail on. Here. Oh, I found the switch right here. All right, now we're in business.
I assume that's what it takes to get the flail going.
You had to give it a few revs, a few.
You got to take it out of choke and put it into full.
Well, because you have to pull it a couple of times to get the starter line to really get good and tight. Then you yank.
Did you put fuel into it? Did you push the button?
Hey, Crimson, welcome aboard. We're glad to have you tonight hanging out. They are, I don't know. You guys tell me what's going on. You're not fighting Strahd. You're fighting people that hate Strahd and are going to kill Ireena on principle instead?
Yeah, because the enemy of your enemy is your enemy.
At
Hey,
least in
man.
Barovia.
If someone kidnaps your friend and says they're going to kill him because I said so, they're going to get killed first.
Yep.
Well, we can't be killed. Well, then we're going to try really, really hard.
When they straight up say we're putting them on trial to execute them, that's when you step in.
Which won't be long. They straight up are like, yeah, it's not going to be much of a trial. We're just going to kill her anyway.
Wait. Since I was completely inept, can I at least try to put myself between Samara and Valentina? What was her name?
Yeah.
Valentina.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to if you send Steve to Harry number 1, then yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
Destruction.
Yeah.
Because then he won't get a free shot as you move in there. The good news is, at least for you and Samara,
Yeah.
she's not coming after Samara.
No, she is. And
Maybe
she's
you
called
can get
them
an
to
attack
order.
opportunity when she runs past you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't be in her way of where she's going. Otherwise, she's going to mess you up.
Yeah, she's on her way to Frederick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Samara's probably safe for now. But we'll have to see what happens.
Can I do Frederick
I'm
instead?
sorry, Frederick, but I'm staying far away from you.
I would stay far away from you too, guys. Don't blame you at all.
Let's see. Dagon is going to dodge the first one from number 3. The second one is going to land for 6. That's with the reduction. Mr. I Rage now.
I rage now.
And number 1 doesn't have anybody else to hit because Azteki moved away.
That stinks.
Oh,
No. Should have thought about that.
he's lonely.
And he's going to connect for another 6. So Dagon is now facing 3 revenants on his
Oh
own.
man.
Sorry about that, Dagon. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, you should go help Dagon.
What does
All
Dagon
you
do
hear
in
is.
this moment?
We're trying to get the flail revved up, and then you just hear something screaming. Like, oh, that's not the flail. Oh,
That wasn't the flail turning over. That was something completely different.
I am going to continue my onslaught on the guy I was on before, and I will start off attempting to trip him again.
All right. That worked pretty well the first time.
yeah.
I'll be curious to see if you can take 3 revenants on your own. Statistically, you shouldn't be able to. So if you do, it means that this barbarian fighter build is OP and we have to change it. Yeah, 18's totally going to hit. Their armor's not in that good a shape. Ooh.
No, but they're.
That'll leave 'em
tanky.
like 12.
They're not tanky. They're beefy. They're beefy. They're the opposite of Azteki. The can's not very good, but
He makes a
the
strength
side is
save.
fantastic.
It's +2 because I'm raging
Okay.
for the damage.
Oh, that's right. Got it in there. He does make his strength save though. They're tough.
All right.
And the thing is, they're taking the hits not because like they can like they're just huge. It's just like they don't care. They're not
Yeah.
getting tired in this fight.
They feel no pain. They're undead.
Yeah.
Just
And
got to cut them down like a tree.
they have to kill you because you're protecting Ireena now, or you're interfering.
Not
with
going to happen.
You're interfering with Ireena's trial.
You're interfering with the trial, the lawful trial that we are holding right now. Our jurisdiction from beyond the grave.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the measure of it.
Just think it's a little silly. That's all.
Second shot.
I'm going to attempt the same thing again. Try to trip him with the offhand weapon.
Okay. Right about now is that moment where you start to wish you had just said, I'm keeping the sword.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yep,
You
that'll
had
hit.
the roll.
I don't know how much I blame you. And another 15. And strength check.
+2 for rage.
And the 2 from the rage.
You can have a button to like just make it, and you're raging now.
He's bloodied.
Ooh.
That's a good sign. That means you finally gotten past halfway.
Is he tripped?
He made a save again.
This mother effer.
He's holding his own.
All right. I will make my third attack, and I think that'll be it.
Oh, yeah,
1,
because you get your 2
3.
basics plus your bonus. That'll hit.
Being summoned for
That's
that
impressive.
time. We'll be right back.
You're powering him down.
Yeah. So 14 more damage,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'll save what I had in mind
Okay.
for the next fool.
For the next school. I don't know if it's coming through. It's not lighting up at the bottom. Layla is summoned me to go put it to bed, so I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll go slowly. Finish the combat round out.
Yeah. Well, Samara takes her time.
Ouch. Speaking of which, it's not a terrible habit now. You know you're up next, by the way.
I do.
Yes. Okay, you can see the next one down on the roster. So just things to think about.
I am.
Yeah, like it's okay to pick stuff out ahead of time. I wasn't saying it was like a question. Like, is it okay to prepare stuff?
Dagon's AC is 17. Give me a strength save.
+2,
+2.
+4. Well, plus a D4. Sorry.
Plus a D4. Yeah. It's had enough of your like bouncing around.
I'm trying to look here. I think I roll strength saves at advantage because I'm raging.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think you do. I forgot that.
And we should always make our saves.
Yep, here we go. Advantage on strength
Yep.
checks and saving throws.
That's right. Well, let's see what happens. If you lock arms and don't go, yeah. Darn. Okay. Well, okay. That's so fine. If it can't grab you and throw you to the ground, it'll just stab you a lot. Like that.
Probably.
For 6 more damage. See? No muss, no fuss. If it can't do something exciting, it will just kill you.
Hey, it always works.
Speaking of, what is Samara doing?
I am gonna like pick myself up and like, dust myself off and be like, man, note to self, don't get in the way of that lady. And then I'm gonna be like, all right, Dagon, hang on, I'm gonna help you out here in a minute. I'm gonna cast Fireball over at the 3 dudes over there.
Okay.
Nice.
Throw down their DC for that, because I think it went up when you leveled too, didn't it? It's 14, so and it's a dex save, so go ahead and drop your damage.
Yep.
So 3, 1, 2.
Hey,
Okay. Holy
only one
shnikes.
out of that time. That's good.
So 36. So 18, 36, 18. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
Power of friendship!
Yeah.
Okay, Arabelle, for her part, I think, is going to slip up against...
Oh, wait. She rolled 36 damage because I see a 1 in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, third
Yeah.
tier. Yeah, Arabelle's actually going to slide right up against that pillar and channel divine energy into Dagon. Let's see. It's not a lot.
Some is better than nothing.
Actually, she's going to burn a 2nd level slot on it for a total of 15.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Hey. Way to go, Arabelle.
She heals way better than me.
Well, that's why you brought her along, right?
Yeah, man.
We don't want Tinkerbell to... No, we don't. Which, by the way, it looks like Tiffany is going to be playing a fairy ranger in the Wednesday night game.
Fairy Ranger. Oh,
I think.
That sounds awesome.
I can't remember. It was
That
one
does
of
sound
those.
awesome.
We also pitched the idea of a fairy paladin.
We talking like little
miniatures?
tiny
Like a
fairy?
little
Yeah.
Well, not like Tinkerbell sized,
Oh, okay.
but small sized. So
Like halfling size.
like shorter than a halfling, but with wings.
Oh, that's still cute. Oh my
So
god.
can ride a corgi into battle size.
Yes.
Battle corgi. Oh my gosh, I want it.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Speaking of what you want,
Oh, it's my turn.
yes,
I got to tell you what I want.
you
What
have
I
an
really,
you have an
really want.
undead warrior dedicated to the destruction of all things Strahd, striding purposefully towards you after having like thrown Samara out of the way. What's your plan?
You want to hide behind me? I wouldn't mind.
I'm going to use spike growth and run up the stairs. Make it so it's hard to come up the stairs at me.
Okay.
And then run as far as I can towards the other side. And I can't take a shot at her after that. Maybe I'll be able to take a shot at her
Okay.
later.
So you get to
Yeah.
there.
Up and then, yeah. And the spikes are going to be like in front of the stairs and up the stairs and on the front landing of that. If that, it's 20 feet that I can see. I don't know what I'm looking at.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Just up
Yeah.
the stairs. Like, I'm going to go up these stairs. Well, they're covered in spikes. Enjoy it.
Oh, this just got interesting. Ireena is hiding.
Frightened and hiding, huh?
That's fine. Hi.
Although I should give her a wisdom save to see if she snaps out of it. She does snap out of it.
But end of her turn, right?
Yeah. She can start doing something.
Yay.
Barehanded. Against undead warriors.
Slap him
Can you
around.
pick up a broken pew piece of wood or something?
It's a good plan. And pull
What I would do.
an Elizabeth Swan and hit him with an oar.
Yep.
Okay. So Valentina is going to turn because there's no sense chasing you up those stairs. And is going to head up these stairs. Aseki, you will get an attack of opportunity if you want to use a bonus action for that. Or use your reaction.
Yeah. I will do that then.
No, well, roll your D4. Might make it.
Oh my.
Nope.
Even with his +2?
Plus
No,
two's for
Laura,
saves.
That's for save.
That's for saves.
Oh, okay. Just saves.
And then she's okay.
Probably should have stayed near me.
Let's see where. There it is. Well, you know, shit happens.
Did she trip and tumble back down the stairs?
Oh no! If you will note, her pathway to the stairs is blocked. Arabelle doesn't even see her coming.
Uh-oh.
She glances up just in time for the massive hand and a half sword that Valentina is wielding to come up right somewhere around her mid gut and finish up the shoulder side. And her stride never breaks as she walks past Arabelle as she drops.
Is she alive?
It's a good question.
Sounds like she's in more than one piece, so I don't know.
Arabelle, if
It-
you're
Should have
dead.
stuck behind me, man.
In the immediate, she's not going to get an action this turn. I haven't decided yet if NPCs get death saves or not. So what is Azteki doing?
Oh man, I gotta join Dagon in the front line, and you guys are gonna have to figure out what to do with Valentina. Let me join Dagon in the front line. I'll send Steve after Valentina. The funsies.
Okay.
Do you want to, I mean, are you going to swing at these guys up front, or do you want to use some lay on hands on Arabelle? Because you're going to have to walk past her to get into the front line.
Sure. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Does that take my action though? So I won't swing. I'll just try to get her up.
Yeah, that would
That
take your
allowed?
action. I don't
Okay.
think lay on hands is a bonus, so
I don't think it is either.
it's either help Dagon finish off this Revenant or get Arabelle back in the fight.
Oh, so I can't end next to Dagon?
Oh, you can end next to him. You just don't get to swing.
Okay. Because then at least I can intercede.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the plan. I'll get Arabelle up along the way and I'll end it at Dagon's side.
Okay.
How many lay of hands should I use?
You tell me? Or is
How
that a
bad
party
does she
question?
look?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what her max hit points are or anything like that. I guess I can give her 10.
She maxes at 24, and she took all 24 on that hit.
Okay. So I don't even know if 10 is going to do her anything. Just give her 1 to get up.
I mean, it's up to you. These are your spells. So how
Yeah,
do
these
you
are your
want
points to
use
dole
them?
out, man. I need a number.
Okay.
Want her to not be dead at this point.
Yeah. Okay. I'll split the difference. I'll get her halfway. 12.
Okay.
Sorry, I gotta step away one more second.
Yeah, she gasps for air as you pass, and you can see that. Yeah, there were insides on the outside. Her blouse is trashed, so she's not looking like she's in good shape.
Oh, she's ready to be an extra at The Walking Dead.
Yep. It's actually, for my sake, it's just a good thing we really didn't overinvest in the special effects budgets in the makeup department, because I would probably at this point be sick to my stomach. But most of it's just tastefully cut away and weird angle shots. So it's a strong implication of major injury. You know,
But then she just gets back up again.
keep the PG-13. Oh, no, she's not jumping back up. She's taking half of those 6 seconds to do something. Which you did put yourself right smack in front of number 1. 3 is going to take a shot at Dagon and just keep wailing away on him. And ineffectively. Number 1's been presented with Azteki to fight now and is quite content to do that. And will connect.
Oh no.
Who knew? For 14.
Right.
And I need a con check.
Apparently, all I can do is think really hard tonight.
All we do is save, no matter what.
Except you're saving everything but the people.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh man.
Not angry about it at all.
Good
Not
timing.
in the least.
Tell me what Dagon's doing. You haven't missed much.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish off this Revenant. I'll start with my 2 main attacks.
Okay. Let's see how much burst damage the barbarian fighter can do.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's your damage. Try to hit first. Oh, good, you hit. Are we adding anything to that?
+2 for my rage bonus.
Okay, so that's another 9. You might drop him this turn. That's another 11.
Is he down?
Nope. Got your bonus.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I was gonna throw my offhand sword to Ireena, but he's not dead yet, so.
Priorities. Yep, 17 will hit.
That's a 20. That 20 will hit.
Yep. Another 9. +2 from rage.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not blowing anything else. I only have 1 ability left, so.
Well, he goes down with that.
Oh, perfect.
He finally drops.
You just got to do it 2 more times, guys. Not to mention the crazy lady that's out to get me.
Yeah, which she's super crazy.
Yep. But yeah,
I'm gonna turn to Azteki, and I'll say, let me take the next guy down, and then we bust his face in. Like
Okay.
essentially, like I want to trip attack the next guy, and if you can hold your action, we can just wail on this motherfucker while he's on the ground.
He wouldn't have to hold his action, I don't think.
he would. Although it's also worth noting that both of them go after Azteki, and he would only get 1 attack if he holds, because he's setting up a reaction.
Yeah, but he's setting up his attack action. An extra attack is if you make an attack, you get the extra attack, right? That's just how I read it. But you're the DM, so
All right, I'll go with it.
I'm just trying to finagle, some player love here.
Friendship, the power of friendship.
You're damn right.
I'll go with it
Friendship.
tonight because it's cool. But I think I did this in Solasta, and it's like, nope, you get 1 shot. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, so this one's toast. 2 is out of the fight. What's Samara doing? Now that we started to slowly even the odds.
Yes. Finally.
Valentina is moving up the staircase at this moment. Frederick is up top. There's still the 2 that are down below, unless you want to chase Valentina up the stairs.
Oh no.
Which you
I'm
are
staying
welcome
far
to do.
away. Staying far away from her for now. But yeah, I will. I think I'm gonna scorching ray the ones that are left. I mean, we'll see how much damage I do to.
You can
Probably
hit,
not gonna be able to drop one of them.
yeah, yeah. 1 is
but yeah,
worse
I
off
will-
than 3.
Okay.
If that
then-
helps you.
Yeah, then I'll go with that one.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then let's see. I want to make it a 3rd level. So you can have fun with that.
As a 3rd level. For each
Yes.
spell slot above. So you're going to shoot off 4 rays then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Throw the dice.
I'm gonna need all of them.
Oh, no.
That one hits.
Whoa, that one definitely hit.
That one doesn't.
That does not. That does. Let me check there. Go ahead and roll that the D4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you blessed?
You might have 3 hits.
Yeah. Everybody's blessed.
Not today.
Nope, you got 2 hits, but one's a critical, so roll damage 3 times.
Okay.
So that's 5, 8, so 13, 19.
Hopefully the gods were not with me on that one.
19's not bad.
Average on a D6, right? That's 3.5. So as long as it's
Mhm.
above 7, average would have been 21.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty close to it.
Arabelle, for her part, is going to continue to tap into divine energies. Let's see here. And I think looking at the table, that's Azteki, who will
Oh, get a little lay of hands back.
enjoy gain 12 back.
There you go.
Ooh, look at that trade.
What
It's
goes around
perfect.
comes around.
Yeah, she's burning up her spell slots hardcore, though, for you guys. She's going to be
Fine.
exhausted
This
when
is
this...
one of those things.
Yeah, she's going to be tired when this thing is over.
That poor
All right,
thing.
so we didn't put in my new hit points yet because it hasn't mattered yet, but it's 53, since she's probably going to come back in the
Since I'm about to die...
53 and a half.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Hey,
stop
Cheapskate.
concentrating on the things I put on this stair, and then put them at the top of the stairs up there, and I can will them to be invisible unless she makes a wisdom save. I don't know if she's going to be like, I care about making a wisdom save since she's coming to kill me.
I'm sorry. What are you doing?
The spike growth. So I'm dropping the concentration on the spike growth on the other stairs.
And you're
I'm
recasting.
putting them I'm casting it again and putting it at the top of these stairs.
He's going to make this work.
Well, so okay, but the transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural, and anyone that can't see it as the time of the spell is cast must make a wisdom save, perception, against your spell DC save to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. And I'm assuming since she saw me do it the other time, she saw it, but she didn't see me do it this time. Maybe she won't know I did it, and then I'm going to run down those stairs.
Everybody get that?
Okay, so here's the only problem with that is how do you camouflage spike growth inside a church?
Magic? I could make it look like rebar. I'm like, I don't know if rebar existed for stone work.
Not usually, but okay. Okay.
Determined.
And now you're going back
Right,
down
I
again.
don't know. I don't know. It just says it's camouflaged to look natural. Like, is that magic? It make? I don't know. I'm running down the stairs and I'm putting spikes in front of her. That's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
So when she emerges, she's going to walk through 10 feet of spikes. Is what you're telling me.
Hopefully. That's my plan. And
Okay.
it should slow her down a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ireena is going to assist Azteki.
Nice.
That's all she can do. She grabs a piece of broken wood and starts beating on Revenant number 1 from the back with it. And doing the best she can to keep it distracted, which will grant advantage to whoever attacks it next.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
that's cool.
to Azteki in particular.
So cool.
Okay, wisdom save, huh?
Please.
Okay, you get to
Please
roll.
save me
You get to roll
wisdom.
damage for 5 feet, or for 10
5
feet.
feet.
So 2
10
sets of
feet.
5. I hate spike growth. It's just evil.
It's second level spell. It's pretty good, right?
I know.
I don't have very many second level spells to use, so I'm like,
Okay, she'll take her damage, and vault over the railing again.
she's gonna find me.
Like Spider Woman.
Right.
Well, she's not like jumping up. She's just jumping down. I mean, it doesn't take that much work to drop.
I guess.
Gravity does all the work.
Question, I'm
going-
not in her way, am I?
No.
Of
No, because
like, okay.
she's coming off the railing basically right here.
Just
So like,
making sure.
and she's just like right straight across behind everybody.
Okay.
She's just like, I'm getting this dwarf, man. I don't care what these second level spells you use.
You
I re-
you
I really wish I
angered
took-
me.
I really wish I took the rope trap now because that would be so funny to just be like, rope trap.
Asteki's turn.
I'm gonna hold action and do the power play.
Okay.
You already have advantage on him though because of
Oh, that's true.
Ireena, so there's not really a reason to wait.
Oh, okay. Then I'm swinging.
Okay. Yep, your next attack action has advantage.
All right, that one's gonna connect.
Didn't need the advantage.
Roll it just in case you get a crit.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Yeah, if you roll in that 20.
Oh, who called that?
Oh, he called it. Oh, magic.
Why did
This
I
is
say
what his
anything?
level of barbarian does. He gives him magic.
So what do? I roll it again?
Yeah. No, it already did your double damage.
Yeah, it does it
Indeed,
automatically for a
beyond.
crit.
It does it. Yeah, it looks like it does it
Oh,
automatically.
okay.
Are you kicking in smite on top of it?
Do it.
Mine as
Mine
well.
did.
Mine as well. So was that 4 more rolls?
What?
No.
I think.
Extra
Well, if I do it at
D8s.
level 2, which I'll do it.
So burn a second level spell slot. You just get the bonus damage, which I don't believe crits. But you still get a lot of extra damage.
I was about to say, like, when it's up to level 2, how many dice does he get?
Yeah, so you get
So
you
it's
get 2d8 for the
2d8,
base, 1d8
Plus 1 for the next level.
and
plus
1 for undead, so 4d8.
Undead.
48.
38. It's coming up. Oh yeah.
Big damage. Big win.
That's another 13, so that's 24 damage.
Hey. And I still get another swing.
And you get another
Do
swing.
it. Swing again. Crush him into dust. So you can help me,
It'll hit.
please.
Okay, and I'll do the 4.
Okay. And then your base damage still has to get rolled.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like you didn't even pay roll the base.
Yeah,
There we go.
so that's 8 damage for that. So that's another 17.
Oh, there was 3 ones. Oh,
Yeah,
re-roll
that
Re-roll
hurt.
that.
That's how I'm
Spend-
rolling
spend
tonight.
that-
I'm just
spend that
leaning
reroll.
into it.
No, man, just spend a reroll for that, 'cause that's insane. 1-8 on 48. Like,
I'm down with that. I'll allow it.
Spend
All
that.
right.
You
1,
get 2 a
2,
night.
3, 4.
Unless
Yeah.
we get some cheers. It's a quiet night tonight. Sundays are quiet.
There you go. That's much better than 8.
Another 7 on top of what you already did.
Yeah, I'm doing something.
You are doing something.
We appreciate you doing them something.
3 is going to continue to spar with Dagon to no effect. 1, as it's starting to go down, the holy magic hits it and forces it back onto its heels, and it actually slides down to a knee and is not going to be successful in counterattacking. It tried to no avail. So what's Dagon doing?
I'm gonna line up my sword right with the neck of this thing that's on his knee.
Ooh.
And drop it.
Decapitation.
Hopefully.
Our friendship go.
Yeah, so roll a d4. There you go.
Friendship.
There you go. You needed that, man. That was not going to hit. 9 damage?
Yep.
Hit it again.
These boys is tanky.
They are.
Yeah. Eesh.
That'll finish it.
Yeah.
And take him off the table.
Use your bonus to hand Ireena a sword.
Yeah, yeah.
Or-
so I'm gonna say.
or-
I will. I'll say, Ireena. I told you I got you, girl. I told you I got you, and I'm gonna throw her my left hand longsword.
Okay.
That bit. She's gonna insult your longsword before she gives it back to you. You know that, right? It's not her finely
Is-
made father's ancestral blade.
As long as she insults it as she stabs a guy, I really don't care.
This thing is terribly off balance.
I know it is. Why do you think I missed so many times? Why do you think I need two of them?
Why do you
Would
need
you like? Can you sharpen this thing every once in a while?
Why do you need
I
a
don't
No,
sword?
know.
wait.
Upside anyway.
Wait, we're supposed to sharpen these things? Ah, shit.
Why do you need a sword so big? Are you compensating for something?
Maybe.
What is Samara doing in this exact moment?
All right, so I am going to.
Besides being left
attack-
out of the banter.
Yeah, I'm too far away for that.
I'm too far away from these jokes.
So I had a plan, and then the other guy got defeated. So now I have to change that plan. Can I? Is there any way I can make it up to where Dagon and Asteki are to attack number 3?
Yeah.
I was gonna try to use the staff.
The staff.
Yeah, you totally can.
Yeah. Plonk him in the head.
We'll see if I can hit with it.
Yeah, if you cut around behind everybody, you can
Does she get 2 attacks too?
get in on that new wizards only get one
No.
melee attack.
I was like, I wonder if that happens to everyone.
No, martial classes get the 2 attacks. You can rush up and try to beat him with the staff.
Yeah,
Hit him
yeah.
with
So I'm
the
gonna
stick.
I'm gonna go
Hit him
run
with
up
the
and
stick.
try to whack him with. See what happens. And hopefully it doesn't backfire on me. We'll see. Hey, right?
Yay, right. I actually have a button for that now. In case I don't get a chance to welcome them. But we're kind of
Oh,
we're in combat, so I have a chance to kind of to deal with that once we resolve this. Roll your d4.
Okay.
roll the d4. I didn't realize you got a plus to hit now, because I think last one was
but you
minus,
can't
wasn't
see.
it?
Yes. 14 is not going to hit.
Oh,
Oh no.
You still have
So
yet to
the-
actually successfully hit something with that thing.
No,
I
the
have hope.
D4 have not
It's
helped me.
broken.
The D4 have not helped me either tonight.
I'm doing the only thing I can.
he's doing the best he
He's
can.
doing the
Give
best
him a
he
break.
can. As a quick pause to welcome you, AK Fox's people in here. Thank you for joining the raid. My name is Rob, AK Lantern Noir. I intended to be an edu streamer, and then I intended to be a variety streamer. I seem to have settled on I'm a dungeon master streamer. So you're joining us for a game of Dungeons and Dragons. The party is currently locked in Mortal Kombat with a group of undead sworn to destroy everything that might bring the vampire lord comfort, which happens to be the murkily innocent daughter of the former burgomaster, who has been twice bit by the vampire and whom the vampire has sworn he will take as a bride ere long. So there was a little bit of a disagreement as to whether she should just be slain now or if they should, risk her becoming. Words were exchanged. Then came the blows.
Like three of the words.
Oh, you guys had a good 25, 30 minutes of banter. Don't give me that. And then we have this whole Keystone Cop thing going on, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I did not know that. Awesome. Tell him hello for me. And I'm glad that he got his stickers okay. Because I'm always a little nervous when I put things in the mail because sometimes they don't make it. And it's not my fault. I put them in the mail. Speaking of which, as you can see from the board next to me, this is who's up in combat. And the good news is it'll be quick because it's an NPC. And she is burning through spell slots faster than I can keep track of them. And so she's just going to lob this sphere at the nearest. No, she's gonna throw it at Valentina because she's mad about that.
That's fair. Hopefully she
Rightfully
doesn't
so.
divert course.
Yeah, she's already Valentina's already killed her once.
Exactly. It's like,
So she'll add her 8 damage as she calls a ball of ice and chucks it across. Oh, good, I'm glad to hear that. Chucks it across the church at her, and it basically throws this big magic snowball that the Revenant more or less ignores.
she's just looking at me. She's got that look on her face, like, nothing can be between us.
Like, yeah,
Mhm.
that's one way to discuss it. Or
And did the Revenant think back to when he used to play in snowball fights?
This reminds me of the time when I was a little
Had no
girl.
effect externally, but internally.
big flashbacks.
She wants to build a snowman.
As Valentina strides towards you, it is Frederick's action. She does intone, surrender the weapon.
I mean, I could just keep giving it to you this way if you want, and then I'm going to cast Mark and shoot her and run up the stairs.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, just leave me alone. I know you want the weapon. I get it. It's cool. It's really cool.
Now, for those that are just joining us, in this particular instance, Frederick is not using a standard longbow. He's using a magic longbow made of sunlight. It is an artifact weapon unique to this. Holy shnikes, dude.
I'm getting lucky on the die rolls now.
Wow. Yeah, you can see the rolls over there on the side. 26 to hit, plus 4 because of the bless spell,
But -5.
but -5.
Yeah.
Because you're sniping?
'Cause, yeah, I'm using my sharpshooting. I hit her with 2 sharpshooter shots last time. It didn't even slow her down. I'm gonna have to do the same again and hope.
That's fair.
So I get the extra D8 because she's undead. I get the D8 from that one thing, Colossus Slayer. Then I get my D6 from Mark.
Right.
Please just die and leave me alone. No, it's not very much. Okay.
16 damage.
So 28. For snipe or sharpshooter. Sorry, I've been using the wrong word this whole time.
Just give me a number.
Yeah.
So wait, what was the first number?
8. So 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 10 is
26.
26.
26. 42. No, it's not 42.
No.
Okay, so 26. Now, remember that Colossus Slayer only fires once per turn.
Once. Yeah.
Okay,
only
cool.
Triggers once.
Dag and
All
I
right,
were,
so
or Adam and I were discussing that pre-show. Like, that's one thing that's been coming up a lot with Baldur's Gate 3 because they didn't implement it right in the code.
oh, was it like really strong because it was broken?
Yeah, they essentially you could use Colossal Slayer on every hit, no matter what, even if they have full
That's-
life.
Oh.
Oh, geez.
So it
Yeah,
probably
so like
broke.
every attack,
they
every
fixed it.
turn. Yeah.
All I know
The
is
fix broke it more.
at some point I am going to throw a bunch of low hit point zombies at you and spread them out so Samara can't take them to make you regret not taking Horde Breaker because I have regretted it ever since I took it.
Sorry.
It is what it is. Yeah, you did hit. Give us some damage on your second hit.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I was unsure because
Oh, no. Yeah, 20 is going to hit her. She's not that well armored.
well, no, I took the -5.
Oh, yeah, that's still going to hit.
Okay, I was like, I want to make sure. Okay, so that's 26 again.
That's impressive damage.
And then I'm running away up the stairs. I'm Betty Hilling this fight. I'm going to get away.
And then you
She's
take
not letting me get away.
you take a move action and get. Yeah, she's going to be a melee next turn, right?
Maybe.
Just so you know.
If I keep running, maybe I'll
No.
jump down like her.
No. She's going to be a melee next turn. That's all there is to it.
These stubby legs, man. I can't get away from anyone. She's like, I've had enough of this cartoon BS.
Kind of, yeah. She spent most of her combat chasing you. Any damage she's done has been because people have been between her and you.
Hey, it's its own form of crowd control.
Yeah.
Unfortunate casualties.
The kiting is real.
I'm trying. I'm trying really hard.
Well, let's see. Yeah, not bad. She did 9. Ireena's going to do her part now that she has a weapon in hand, and begins to force the Revenant to reconsider his unlife choices. And Valentina's going to do her thing. You watch, everyone below watches as she disappears up the stairs. And when she clears the top, she has a clean line of sight to Frederick. The first thing she's going to do is she's going to use both. She's dropping her shield and using both hands to throw her sword.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no.
I would love to see you give me a strength save.
Okay.
Now, here's the bad news. You're not within 10 feet of Asteki.
Oh no.
Oh, so
you do
I just get the D4?
You get your D4. Okay. You pull the sword out of your leg,
Sweet.
which is good, because that means you only had to take 15 damage.
Okay.
As you pull the sword out of your leg, you look up, and her fist is coming straight at your face.
That's fine. Can I throw her sword off before she hits me in the face?
Let's see if she connects first. Give me your
Okay.
concentration save to see if you get to keep your hunter's mark active.
That's fair.
So it's a con. Now you guys, yes, at the moment he is holding a really intricate sword, crafted to look like a dragon in flight with a blade coming out of its maw. It is
Woo!
it is really well crafted, actually. And
That's a fancy sword.
unlike her armor, actually looks like it's been maintained. However, before you can throw it over the edge, her fist is going to connect for another 14 damage to your forehead. To her fist,
To
no,
my face.
no, her face to yours.
Oh, she's headbutting.
She's just going to grab you by the shirt and just slam her forehead into yours. And you drop her sword. Because she is really, really sick of you.
I have no idea why. Let's be clear.
And now she's going to beat you into a pulp
That's fine.
with her bare
always-
hands.
I've always wanted to beat dwarf juice.
By the way, quick con save. I'm sure you'll pass it, but politics by osmosis. Gosh, if only it was that easy. Just get used to standards of living improving. Everyone deserves a living wage. Sorry. I am
Like,
going to bloody...
The dwarf would totally agree with that, for the record. Even though there's red blood all over my red beard. I agree with you. Stop hitting me. Please. I never did agree with that. No, stop.
I'm going to make that a channel point award later this week for when I'm not doing D&D. It's just for like 1,000 channel points. I will go on a 2-minute political rant. And all of them will conclude, and while I'm at it, get off my damn lawn.
Your lawn is so nice.
Yeah, because I have a teenager who maintains it now. Without being asked.
Ooh, that's really
Wow.
nice.
I was playing on the Oculus this morning. I hear him come down. I pop up like, "What you need?" Something? He goes, "Yeah, I just want to let you know I'm going out to mow the lawn."
Ow.
That's very cool.
He's gonna hit me up for money later.
Well, I mean, that's expected.
You better, otherwise I'm disappointed.
Speaking of expected, no one expects what Asteki does.
All right. So we got choices here.
We have choices.
We have choices. I can compel duel on Valentina to get him off.
I don't think that's
Frederick.
going to work.
What?
I don't think that's going to work.
That's not gonna work.
Can you see? I mean, how does that work? Do you guys have to like lock eyes from across the room?
I don't know. Can I
don't
go up the stairs?
Think you actually have to lock eyes. It's a spell.
It's not like Pokemon. You're not
What's
wearing
the
shorts.
radius on it?
30 feet. They get a
For
wisdom
the
save.
range.
I think her wisdom just wants to beat me up. That's
Either
all
that or
it
she has
is.
to. Either that or she's just going to take the disadvantage.
Well, the thing is, we lose bless if I use it, but I don't think we need bless anymore as much as we did before, right?
I need it all the time,
And
forever,
you-
every day.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you
well,
don't
I'll
have
leave
to
you up
meditate
there
it.
with her.
Well, it hasn't benefited me today.
If,
So
if that's what you want to do, I'll just swing on the guy in front of me. I'm
I
cool with
mean, I
that.
can't get away with her from her, so it is what it is. If she beats me to death, that's what's gonna happen.
All right. I'm gonna compel duel anyway. That's what I feel like I need to do.
But doesn't it? So if she's wailing on me, it gets disadvantage.
Yeah.
If I hit her, that breaks the spell. So I just have to run away and ignore her
No, it
for her to
doesn't.
continue to get. No,
I don't think it does.
I thought me hitting her broke the.
No,
the duel.
it'll end if I attack any other creature.
Oh,
Oh, no. If a creature friendly to you damages the target. So if anybody.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was she could wail
Oh yeah,
on
this
me.
is
and I
not a
couldn't
good
do
idea.
anything.
Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that. I thought I could just
Hey,
tank it while you guys did.
I'll take disadvantage. I mean, that's pretty good damage mitigation, hopefully,
If she stays on you.
if she stays on me.
Yeah.
But then if she comes to you, she hits really hard, and I don't suggest it. This thing going on here, not for everyone.
Okay. She is thusly compelled.
Oh goodness.
And that's it. That's my action.
Yeah, this one's going to do his part to keep fighting back. He's going to focus on. Well, actually, he's going to focus on Dagon because you have issued a challenge to fat ankles. No, man, that's not funny, dude. Certain things are off the table. You
know who she reminds me of?
Hmm.
Just probably because Valentina, and she just strikes me as a giant, scary lady. The Resident Evil 5. What's her name?
Oh,
Or no, not 5, 7.
the
The
vampire
giant
lady?
Vampire lady.
Oh yeah, what's her name?
Yep. But in plate mail armor?
Yeah, it's worse.
Okay.
She's got a big sword. Well, she had a big sword.
True. Dagon is going to take a couple of pretty big hits.
I can't intercede on this,
9.
or I'm not near him anymore.
No, you can't. Can you intercede?
He's next to him.
Yeah, you can. Okay, you managed to stop the intercession. I'll re-roll that one, and that one you stop. The second one he is going to have to take though.
For her second attack on me, did she count into effect my +4 AC from the multi-attack defender?
Yes.
Because I forgot about it too.
If I remember the roll right, she beat your AC by plenty.
Save me.
Yep.
Save me +4 AC.
And with Dagon's rage, he's only going to have to take 9 damage.
Nice.
That half damage while raging is really nice. He effectively doubles his hit points unless he gets hit with a spell.
It's pretty broke.
Here's the
It
good
allows
news.
me to not wear a shield.
The Strahd doesn't use swords. Just gonna say that the rage won't help then.
Yeah, I
He
feel
might
like
not run away.
it'd be terrible.
What is Dagon doing, by the way?
We got the one guy left in front of us, right?
Yes, and he is ignoring Asteki out of respect. Asteki has
I
issued a
respect that.
challenge, and you actually watch as he steps so that he's almost keeping you from getting to Asteki.
So he is initiating the challenge with Azteki.
No, Asteki has initiated the challenge with Valentina.
Yeah.
Okay, in the Revenant by me is kind of like giving him his space.
Yep, I respect this duel. It's happening.
It's happening.
All right, I say,
Just don't be in the way of her and him when that happens.
right. I'm gonna say, look at that, an admirable challenge and acceptance. Now that is honor, and I trip attack him.
If only you guys had respected me. That really did you cold on this one. We have to kill them on principle.
How we do? 12 is
I'm gonna
not
assume
going
a
to get
12
past
does
his
not
armor.
hit. All right, attack number 2.
Okay.
And technically, I do not have to declare my maneuverable attacks
Right.
unless I hit. So I'm going to see if I can do it this hit.
Okay. That's fair. That'll hit. So how much are we looking at?
So 16 damage. And he's got to make a strength saving throw or fall prone.
Strength.
Chop right in the back of his
throw.
kneecap.
Yeah, take that zombie kneecap.
Yeah, he's got a really good bonus to strength. He holds himself up.
Ah,
No.
You son of an undead bitch. That's all right. I still have an attack.
I know what I'm doing wrong. That's what I'm doing wrong.
Violence. I call violence. I throw a card. It's. Oh no, I don't have a card here. I can be like, good.
16 will hit. I wasn't sure if third tier here was here to grab that one. I want that one in my files.
That's a good
I'm
one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super worried about Frederick up there because I hear him just getting pummeled into the stonework.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna burn my action surge and make some more attacks.
Speed this up a bit.
Better hurry up and kill this guy. Help the tiny one.
So let's see. So far he's taken. I'm just going to let you keep going. And you just give me a big number at the end of all of this. Although 13 is not going to hit. He's going to fight back pretty effectively.
There you go.
That'll hit. That was lousy.
That's sad.
So we're watching the dice go down.
I forgot I threw my longsword in my offhand to Ireena. So technically that last damage attack would have been
A dagger.
D4. Yeah, it would have been my fist, a D4 plus my strength. So
So been 5 damage.
yeah, it would have been 5 damage, yeah.
Yeah. If we divide it by
Nice.
2 and round up. So a 1 becomes a 1. Plus 4. So I'm going through here. I've got 10, 15, 24.
And then plus 2 per hit for rage.
So plus. So 28.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what I
I
have.
think they want you to punch again, Carter. You got to re-roll.
Oh, I got a reroll?
Yeah, I think they want you to punch harder than that.
Punch harder.
It's hard. You call that a hard punch? You hit her again.
I respect
You
that.
show her.
I respect that.
There you go.
I respect.
So, yeah, so that is 9 damage as a
With your
punch.
fist.
Yes.
For the, I'm sure you'd be like, man, you hit almost as hard as she just did.
Dagon doesn't mess around, man. When he's angry, get out the way.
He's
Make it
serious.
Smash.
Raging.
Samara's up.
Right.
Hell of a fight.
Well, I want to try to hit this guy with the staff again.
That's totally up to
And
you.
hit him with the stick.
Or you could just shoot him with fire. I mean,
But she's got
whatever.
the. You know, to be fair, she's had this stick for 3 combats.
No, I
And
would
She's
want to
never
She's hit with the
hit
Hit him with the
something
stick.
hit somebody with the staff, man.
You're not even blessed
stick.
anymore.
Suck
I
the
know,
life
I know.
energy.
We respect you, Van Guilty. We're glad you're here for that. Okay, now the big question: can Samara hit it with the stick?
I don't know. I'm
Well,
going to try. I'm
believe.
going to try one more time.
Thanks for the
to see what
reroll,
happens.
chat, by the way.
Meh. Chat's
All
got
right.
your back.
Yeah, they want you to hit harder than that. They're like, man, that girl hits harder than you. Except for she's like a
That will
giant
hit.
knight girl.
Oh,
Oh
Oh, let's see what happens.
Which
Let's see
one
what
does she
happens when you
roll?
stab
I
it.
see two different options.
She's not wielding anything else, so she can roll the higher of the two because she's holding it two-handed.
How does that work?
One.
Interested.
So the D8 minus 1.
-1. Okay.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So 0.
What?
Oh, jeez. So nothing happens, I guess. But
You know what? I'm gonna just tell you to re-roll that.
I have no words. I have no words.
Just roll it again. Just re-roll that.
I just pictured, no, stop it.
it's just a bunch of sticks that are tied together. It's exactly what should happen. Just
It's like when your grandma hits you with a shoe. You're like,
exactly.
yeah,
All
okay.
right, boy.
Sorry.
All right. I didn't mean it, I swear.
Okay, so it takes 5. Samara
Oh my
gets
God.
healed for 5.
Nice.
As you connect with it, large pustules along the staff you begin to glow and enlarge as they fill with some red energy drained from your target and rush up your arms into your body.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, you just absorbed
Gross.
pustules.
Yes, you did absorb his life
Did
energy.
you consent for that?
Out of
mean-
curiosity, could you just do me a tiny little favor and toss a quick wisdom save?
Yeah, I knew
You
that
should,
was
you
coming.
should do that.
I knew that was
It's
coming.
good save.
Yeah, because if I don't get the wisdom save, I think I go temporarily mad.
The stick makes you crazy?
Yeah.
It's the crazy stick?
Did you just discover this now, or you just wanted to go
No.
crazy?
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew.
I
that
knew
was...
I would go crazy.
There's this, but it's cool.
Let me get this out of the way. Okay, there we go.
And
Sometimes
Oh, and you get the
plus
+2.
okay,
I do.
okay. You
Yeah,
managed
because
to
that's an aura.
Yeah, as the memories of standing in the ranks with other knights taking an oath of loyalty washes through your brain, you manage to like fend off the haunting feel of having failed in that duty and stave off all kinds of horrible mental anguishes that could come from it.
You were gonna need therapy.
We are all going to need therapy after this.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna lie, there's
Need the
some
post Strahd dump afterwards.
Yep. We're gonna do that.
Oh,
Arabelle's about had it. She's going to go charging at the Revenant herself. And this time she's calling up a blade of energy.
Oh,
And she missed.
I'm so taking this now.
Yeah. She like traces out Divine's magic with her hand and goes charging straight at him. And he just keeps ducking underneath it. She's not a great fighter. That's not her shtick. Frederick, what's she doing? She is not
Where did
attacking
Valentina
you.
go? Where did she go? Did she pop out from down the stairs?
Valentina?
Yeah.
No, she's still standing on top of you, but she's
She's still standing.
she's let go of your shirt and or your armor, and she's turned and looking down at Asteki.
All right, I'm gonna step away then and shoot at the Revenant down there.
Okay.
Because if she's just leaving me alone, maybe I can kill the Revenant and then we can focus on her.
Don't forget to pick up your teeth.
I swallowed most of them. It wasn't a good time. All right, so how does the Revenant look? Let's just do regular attacks. So I'm no longer blessed. Come on.
Well, you're blessed, just not in the same way.
Yeah, we're no longer like officially blessed.
Sounds
All
like
right,
an
so I'm
Aqua
gonna-
moment, unless Goddess barfs rainbows.
What?
Is that a Kingdom Hearts reference?
I think maybe.
Oh, no.
Mm. Konosuba. Wow.
So 22.
That's a lot of damage. Did I mention how much I hate rangers?
Yes.
He's not dead yet, by the way.
All right, shoot him again.
You shoot him again.
I'm not using my bonus damage because I'm afraid I'll miss. I might not have, but I didn't know that before the dice hit the table.
That's legit. It's another 13.
13.
He's looking pretty beat up. So rocketing through, Ireena's going to continue her attacks, which are going to be ineffective. Valentina's going to come after Azteki.
Yeah, bring it on.
Evacuate the city. Battle of the Kaijus.
Okay, so she jumps off the balcony again.
This is the third time she's superhero landed. Has she
Her
taken like
ankles
permanent
must be
damage to her
hurting right now.
knees yet?
And the knees.
Her fist is like just bloody, but not just my blood, her blood too.
These
She's actually walking on her knuckles at this point.
big divots in the mosaic flooring from where
The
she's
floor
hit.
is, yeah, the floor has been
Superhero
destroyed.
landing.
Superhero landing again.
Do me a favor, Azteki. She's not going to attack you. I
Oh,
need
no.
you to give me a wisdom save
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
as she locks her eye sockets on your eyes.
Oh no. 10, I guess. This is the 8 plus 2.
Well, I have bad news. Actually, I have a mixed news. What would you like first, the good or the bad?
Give me the good news.
The good news is you are still tanking her.
Nice. La, 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 la.
The bad news is you are paralyzed with fear.
Okay.
Nice.
But do I still have control of my bowels?
Oh, hopefully.
No, they release.
He's been training it for years in the academy for this moment.
Clench.
I'll focus on clenching.
When terror overcomes you, clench. Why? Trust me.
Oh my.
Do me a favor.
Does he make it concentration?
Because you come after her, you're like immediately it's your turn. At the end of your turn, you get to roll again to break the paralysis.
Okay, so it's a wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
So 21? 21.
Yep. So good news. You are no longer paralyzed.
Nice.
You're just terrified.
Clenching.
Either way. He's clenching. Oh man.
So yeah, that was unfortunate for you.
You did the best you could, buddy. She's scary, I'll give her that.
Mhm.
This one's gonna take a shot at Dagon. I don't know if it's gonna be very successful, but we're gonna try.
And I'll try to intercede.
No, you won't.
Oh, that's right, because I'm frightened.
You're scared.
I'm too scared.
You've got other stuff going on.
Too scared
Sorry.
to see it.
But I want you to know if I wasn't busy clenching, I would try to intercede.
He's too busy concentrating on something else.
He's only gonna do 7
Also
damage.
for our, it's also for our own good.
It is.
This clenching is for our own safety.
I've heard stories about that one.
Yeah, so have I.
Dagon's up though.
Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, they actually had to like shut down conversation on one of my Facebook groups about it.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got loose bowels?
No,
No.
Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer
Oh.
is like an anime.
Probably really shouldn't be talking about loose bowels unless it's a loose bowels group. know, like
That
I don't know
would
what
be
that's-
weird.
So what is Zagan doing anyways?
So there's still a guy standing next to me. Could I make attacks on Valentina? And not
Yes. Yeah, because she's like practically on top of Azteki, so you don't have to give up. You're not going to have to move away from. I haven't updated that in a bit. Frederick is still up top. Frederick's teeth are still up top.
Just trying to jam back in. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. At least the beer's intact.
I don't know why you're worried. Do you need your teeth to drink beer?
It's gonna help me sneak because they won't chitter because I'm afraid of everything.
Okay. Plan?
I think I'm just gonna try to take down the Revenant in front of me.
Okay.
Because he's looking rough, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's... Yeah. Yeah, he's very red on the bloodied scale, so he's almost out.
All right, we're gonna start with the longsword.
Hey, loot boxes. We're bringing it down. That'll hit. You don't need to do... You're not getting blessed anymore, though. Fortunately, that's enough.
Wow.
So that's...
It would be 8 total. That one's
8.
down.
Nope.
Okay.
He might still take you out. That's not going to hit.
Oh my god! All right, I am just gonna say, why won't you die? I'm just gonna punch him. Now you know I'm gonna jump in the air and elbow him in like the clavicle.
For your unarmed strike.
Attack.
Elbow strike.
Yeah, flying elbow strike.
That hit.
Nice.
He's a tavern brawler. He likes those big swings.
8 damage.
Hey.
Okay. By the math, he goes down. We're gonna round up on that one because that's just too cool for it not to work.
I am gonna be like, oh, and I'm gonna spit in his face, and I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna rush up to behind Valentina.
Okay. Let's see. She's not compelled anymore. Yeah, I hear you on that. I hear you. Samara's action. Valentina has now, as the third Revenant falls, Valentina is obviously ignoring Azteki and is starting to beeline right at Ireena.
Oh, that's not good.
Ireena
all right.
doesn't have that many hit points. I'm just going to put that thought in front of you.
Yeah, no. We must, stop that immediately. Question.
Answer.
Can she be polymorphed?
Anything can be polymorphed.
I don't actually know how that works offensively.
They get a save.
Yes.
Who are you gonna polymorph?
She gets a wisdom save of 14. Valentina.
Oh, I thought you were gonna polymorph Ireena.
No, why would you do that?
I don't know. Turn her into a butterfly. She can fly away. Look at just leave.
Oh, I wonder what the AC of the butterfly is.
Dear God, turn me into a bird so I can fly far, far away.
I don't know. That will stop her from attacking Ireena.
Yeah, you can totally go for it. If that's what you want to do, that's not the worst idea.
Is that how? Okay, so and how long does that last?
As long as you concentrate, or an hour.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's see here. This is too cool. I'm not even gonna fudge this roll. $12 plus. What's her wisdom bonus? I just had it in front of me. Wisdom bonus is 3, so 15. Where's that put her?
It's 14. So
Okay.
just above it.
Fair enough. She shrugs off your magic and barely glances out the corner of her eye as she starts to stride past you.
Mother. Dang it.
Arabelle's going to throw herself at her and is like just backhanded out of the way. Like,
Jeez.
she actually drops her concentration on her divine blade when she hits the ground. Frederick.
To you.
Got one last mark. Well, I guess I could upcast it if I really wanted to. It doesn't do anything else. I'm gonna cast mark on her. Oh wait, no. The other guy died, right?
Yeah.
All right, I moved my mark.
Move your mark.
Save one of these spells, maybe. Right, I'll just try to hit her really hard. I'm gonna use thing.
All right, so are you up? Are you just a straight shot?
Just straight shot. When I hit her again,
Okay, so 19 will hit. So 15 damage.
I get another D8. Sorry, I forgot about the Colossus Slayer.
Wow.
22.
22. She's
shoot her again.
still going.
Oops. Sorry, hit a button. Accidentally.
You're ready for it.
Wants that smite. 15 hit?
15. It's not.
No.
15's going to
Well,
go
I missed
wide.
with the second. And then with whatever time I have left, it's like, hey, bitch, I thought you were coming to fight me.
Let's see how Ireena
Change your
does.
mind.
Ireena is ineffective in defending herself and makes no successful hits. Yeah,
Is that
this is going to get bad. Ooh. That's going to leave a mark.
regret my polymorph decision?
Don't regret your polymorph decision. It was a good decision if it would have worked. I mean, but that's how everything is, right? If it would have worked.
True.
Okay. Plot twist. And she strikes Ireena down. She falls back onto the altar. And you can see where as the blade fell, you could watch as a shadow of dark energy surrounded the sword.
Does she have her sword?
Yeah, she picked it back up.
Okay.
There, if you look really close on the director's cut, there's about a 3-second part that they left out for the film cut where you actually see her hand go around the blade, because somebody whined about continuity errors, and Nigel kept swearing that they animated it, but you know how it gets. And then Nigel came back again, and at a certain point, we just had to it's like the whole broccoli thing.
Starbucks town.
As her blade comes down, you can see centuries of rage inside the swing as it lands on Ireena. And as Ireena falls back onto the altar, the Revenant drops to a knee in front of it and collapses. And the church goes deathly quiet.
No, 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 no. I run up, I grab Ireena, I bring her right to Azteki. Do your bird magic. Come on. I mean, come on, bring her back. Bring her back.
I'll use Lay of Hands. Grab her hand in mine and try to pump whatever I have left into her.
As you do this, the church begins to fade away into darkness around you. And you're kneeling on cold tile next to Ireena, alone.
Again.
A tall, raven-haired, armored woman strides slowly up on your shoulder. What do you expect?
I expect at least a little bit of a break here.
What break do you expect?
Maybe save this one.
What is your oath?
To defeat the evil and the wicked.
Do you accept death?
Not today.
You swore to accept death.
I accept it. But mine, not hers.
Would you die for this woman to live?
I tried.
We will intercede. But your fates are now entwined.
Jeez, this lady's got like 2 whole death things.
And then yes, you are able to pump lay of hands into her.
I got sweaty palms.
For everyone else, there's a moment where you think Azteki has actually checked out. In Azteki's view, slowly the surroundings begin to meld around you. Ireena does not awaken, but you can see that she's breathing again. And you have time to take in the church around you and the quiet. You've bought her time, but now her fate will match yours. And we'll have to find out what that fate is next week. So how we do this week?
I liked it a lot.
That was intense. I was like worried about Dagan. I was like, oh man, but if she dies, does it mean like he's gonna
What
like turn
happens
into
today,
that?
then? Yeah.
Yeah, now everybody's on the line now.
Well, you guys.
Well, half of us.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. No, Dagan said that he would continue to defend her even after his own death.
Oh, that's right.
Azteki has now sworn that he will share whatever fate she has.
Right.
Oh, well, good luck.
So it's like a reverse Horcrux.
Yeah.
So if
So
she
either
does,
way, she's covered.
No.
if she marries Strahd, does he marry Strahd?
Ooh.
Or if she becomes a vampire, does he become a vampire?
Right.
Oh.
This is-
If he ascends to full Raven form, does she ascend to full Raven form?
Oh.
I don't know yet. I have to go figure this out.
Yeah.
I just made up a thing, guys.
I didn't think you'd
Now
let her
we have to
die.
kill him then.
I'm like, oh yeah, they're going to totally pull this out. Oh crap, she made her save. Crap. Oh crap, everybody missed. Oh crap.
We hit her pretty hard.
You did.
I don't think we could hit her hard enough though. She was so tanky. The 60 didn't even drop her out of green like off the bat. I was like, oh gosh, I don't know what we're gonna be doing here.
For the record, you are 7th level.
Well, no, I just
But
assumed
we
she was
roll
really
like we're
tanky.
3.
The truth.
Oh, I can't believe, man, I can't believe she made the save because I was like, oh.
That's the thing. It would have been epic. Although at the same time, I don't know about you guys because I'm the DM and I kind of want my bad guys to win once in a while. It was kind of cool to watch her shrug it off.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Really big, powerful magic. And she's like, yeah, no, bitch.
So
No,
we could have
that's
had
not
her as
okay.
like a
You
little
can't do
goat,
that.
and we could just hung out and petted her and just relax, healed up.
Better some hay.
Yep.
That sounds like a
Carrots.
good plan. I like this plan.
I feel like right there at the end, like Dagon's rage would have like kind of subsided, seeing what happened, and he would just hug Azteki and Ireena together, and just kiss Azteki right on the forehead.
Love you,
I'll
man.
blush.
I love you, man.
Yep, we did it. We're all going home.
Are you?
Wait, I thought Strahd was supposed to come save her.
Yeah,
Like,
we,
he's
know,
supposed
we
to come,
need
like,
to.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to.
Oh yeah,
leave,
he is. We need
like,
to
as fast as
GTFO.
Yeah, we need to not be here.
yeah, that's a
Shortly.
good idea.
Now would be a horrible time for Strahd to show up.
I agreed.
Epically bad.
So I cast Pass Without a Trace. And we run.
Far away. Far away.
Unless there's something here you guys still need to find.
No.
Like Strahd killing us.
What about the portrait of the lady above a fire? We should look for. Did we see any chimneys when we came into this place?
There was a portrait of a lady or somebody outside.
There was the
Look at it
tapestry
too
of the nobleman, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't. It's a noble man.
And there is that
Noble
sword she
she-
threw away.
Yes. What is that
Get the
sword she
sword.
threw away? Thank you, Van Guilty. We're all stuck in the drama.
Stuck
of
in
this
someone's leg.
bullshit.
It was. It's got my blood all over it.
It is a +2 longsword.
Yep. Think of that sword.
Take it, please.
Somebody.
Keep my blood off of it before you use it.
Which kind of balances not getting the sunblade, I think.
Oh, now it would have been even cooler to have the Sunblade because he'd have the Sunblade in his main hand and a +2 longsword in his offhand.
Which might be worth something. I'm not sure. Yeah. And I
Yeah,
have to think,
I'll-
I don't run campaigns that do a good job of tracking money.
Well, we should see if someone does want it. There are plenty of nobles that just don't like me in particular. So it's like, oh no, this is Frederick's blood. Gotta make it worth something.
Value added.
Exactly. Yeah, this was sticking out of Frederick's leg. Just not what a fortnight ago.
Yeah, I get Colossus Slayer now, right? Because it was infused with the blood of Frederick.
No,
Not yet.
no,
Magic blood of Frederick.
no more Colossus Slayer. God.
Are you sure
that's-
you wanted to go into Barbarian and not into Ranger?
I should have thought twice, but
It's fine.
Dagon rarely does. He's like, this is what's gonna happen. Single-minded focus. Go for it.
Might be worth rations. Oh, I think it can be worth more than that. And somehow y'all didn't die again.
Because Benny Hill stuff.
Because,
I
yeah.
run away again. I should have used Zephyr Strike and gotten the extra movement because then I could have gotten away.
I kept waiting for you to do it.
I was like, I'm getting away. I was going to use it when she was like on top of me so that she couldn't get the tax of opportunity and then just flee really hard. She wanted my butt. There was no way for my butt to escape. She was there
Yep.
for it.
Oh yeah, and your butt got it all right.
I always get nervous with these the long combat sticks. I keep worrying that it's going to get bogged down, but somehow, I don't know if it's our group or 5th edition, but I don't think I ever saw anyone looking terribly bored.
No, it's not nearly as bad as 3.5.
Well, what
God,
I like
3.5
about
combat
it,
is so
Super
bad.
intense, man.
yeah, what I like about it is that nobody's backseat driving, coordinating, min-maxing, that sort of thing. If you want to go over there and hit it with a stick, hit it with a stick.
And, well, we were happy
Maybe
for her to hit
party
it with a
because you could
stick.
just end this all in flames. You just want to box
Like,
something.
I
with
want
a
to hit
stick.
someone with a stick, and we're like, hit him with the stick.
Yeah, if
And
we
she
all
hit it with the
die,
stick
that's
twice.
cool.
I just wanted
He needs to know about the
I
stick.
just wanted to use the stick at least once, man.
I
Yeah,
have
totally
mad
cool.
respect for that.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah.
That's what I like about our combat, is that we can be silly in a way,
Kind of.
Really
Not silly to want to hit stuff with your magic staff.
It
Yeah.
makes sense.
Oh no, you got a new toy. You want to box someone with it?
Well, and to be honest, from where Samara's sitting, she might not even like really know what this thing does, and there's only really one way to know, short of like spending a spell
Yep.
slot to cast Identify. Let's hit something
Right.
and see what happens. And so far, she hasn't gotten to test it. And now she knows.
And the whole thing is, I think she did cast Identify on it. She's just, but how does it feel? Like, I know exactly how this car works, but I need to try that.
Yeah, exactly. It's different, actually using it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I almost gave her sepsis. And a little bit of madness. And now she might not ever do it again.
Yeah. Probably not, but you never know.
I don't know. Maybe at the beginning of
mean,
the battle, you become like the dark
Unless we just, maybe if we
What
fight
does the
some more
madness do?
creatures.
What does the madness do? Does it say?
I have to
Oh,
look
it's
it up.
temporary. I don't know.
It just
Temporary.
says madness.
Well, according to the thing, I don't know. It says it's temporary.
Well, I mean, so I don't know what happened. Is it you just like start hallucinating, or you just
Excuse me. It says short-term madness. I don't know. It just says see madness in
Short-term
chapter
madness.
Short-term
Of
madness is
the madness.
incredibly
in
relative.
chapters 8, 11, 13, paragraph 3.
All right, short-term
Yeah.
madness.
Yeah, you
Let's
get a
search it.
madness roll on the madness table.
Oh no.
No,
That's how
whatever
I'm
that
reading
is.
this.
It
Yep.
doesn't sound good.
Madness is quite
Unpredictable.
yeah.
Well,
Let's see.
I'm
There's
glad-
there's a table. Let's find out. I'll just
I want to look at the table.
let's just
glad
grab
that I-
Samara's character sheet, and I'm just going to come over here and just roll a quick D100.
glad that I passed the
Oh,
same.
you roll a
48.
D100. Okay.
We were killing some undead actually, and they I think they lost.
We lost. I would call that an
I
L.
think you lost. Character begins babbling and is incapable of normal speech or spellcasting. Eric, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
We're actually on the back end of the evening. We just wrapped up the combat. The brief recap: a group of revenants that are sworn to destroy Strahd decided their best way to get to Strahd was to put Ireena on trial and execute her. And their plan originally was just to hold her as bait, but the whole like thing got thrown off because these guys showed up and got all fighty with everybody.
It's our way. Don't mess with our NPC friends.
Yeah.
We'll kill you.
And let's see, and over the course of the battle, their NPC Vistani friend got almost murdered. Frederick spent most of the fight running from the Revenant General. Dagon,
Almost effectively.
yeah, Dagon killed one of the Revenants with his elbow.
Not for the clavicle, man. It was
Yeah.
their weak spot the whole
That
time.
hurts. That hurts so much. The
gotta
only
remember
bone I've
that.
ever broken.
Asteki quite nearly wet himself.
Nearly.
Quite
If his academy training hadn't held up, we'd be telling a different story.
Oh, you bet your ass it was the people's elbow.
I'm
That's
lucky
exactly
you
what I
didn't
was
make me
thinking.
roll for it.
Make a con save. Or empty your bowels.
Was that on a different chart, or
That's a different chart.
oh, there's different madness. Did you see that? There's short-term madness, long-term madness.
There's all kinds of good stuff in
It's
there.
madness.
The DM's guide has lots of great tools. And then Ireena got killed. And Asteki promised that he offered to share her fate if she would be granted an opportunity to continue. And now,
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
I saved her life, but at what cost?
Yeah.
yeah, that kind of sums up our group.
But at what cost?
No,
Yeah.
it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I have to figure out what that means. I haven't figured that out yet.
No,
That's
if these
interesting.
mother effers would have told us, "Oh, we're just using her as bait," maybe we would have gone along.
I don't think we would have been able to fight Strahd.
But they didn't say anything about using her as bait. They said they
No,
were
they
going to
didn't.
kill
Nope.
her.
Well, no, because they were
Yeah.
they were going to kill her when he showed up.
Just so that he'd be nice and angry
Yeah, so he'd be tortured.
and killy.
That's why they
It
didn't
just
execute.
doesn't sound like a good call. That's all I'm saying.
That's why they hadn't executed her yet.
All right.
They wanted him to see her die.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
They
Like I s-
also said that if we killed them, they would just come back. So now,
Yeah, whatever.
now
No
even the
thanks.
good guys are against us now.
Are they good?
Nobody's good.
The neutral guys, because they just kidnap women because Strahd is attracted to them and then murder them. That doesn't sound like a good guy to me. It sounds like a serial killer.
You know, I actually had someone once try to convince me that Dexter was a good guy. Just going to put that out there.
That's all I've ever heard. I've
He's
never
like
actually
lawful
watched
good, isn't he? Because he tries to follow the rules.
it. Did he murder?
No,
people?
he's lawful evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
He also.
That's why that character works so well on film.
Lawful evil but portrayed as a good guy. Is that how why people are confused? Or
Yeah. Have you seen?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Have you not watched it?
no? I should watch it. It sounds like I do have time for that.
Well, I mean, I'm glad I watched it. It was entertaining at the time, but I don't know if I would forego current offerings to pursue it.
I feel that.
Right.
Like, it's solid, it's entertaining, but it's like so
It's
it's a
better
lot
than
of other
WandaVision.
stuff. Well, if you haven't seen
It looks
WandaVision,
like a-
It's horribly.
A recap thing on YouTube.
I guess
Like Dexter in 15 minutes.
that's how I'll figure it out.
I will
Yeah,
say though, for
recap.
a long time at work, my password was the same one as Dexter's sister. Well, he goes to hack into her system. He's like, "Well, she's not with computers. Password." No. Wait a minute. It's her. Fucking password. And he's
Nice. Good hacking.
and I'm like, "Yep, that's fair." And for a while, that's what I used.
Now it requires a number.
Yep.
So it's like 01 at the end.
I mean, fucking password 01 is perfect. I mean, that's excellent.
With an exclamation point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's your symbol too.
Exactly.
You will be hacked in 2 seconds.
And John Lithgow is brilliant in everything he does. So Nebula, what are you playing these days? What are we going to see when we pop in to visit you tomorrow?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far yet.
It is a full hour and 10 minutes
People want to be
away.
playing in an hour and 10 minutes.
Are you sure?
Oh, so we're between games again, or?
I don't know because I already finished the Wrath of the Druids DLC for
Okay.
Assassin's Creed finally. Still need to finish the story, but I definitely will probably be doing another puzzle stream sometime this week.
Oh.
Gotta do this one or this one, or maybe both.
Depends on the speed at which we accomplish it, right?
Right, exactly. Depends how long it takes to solve them. So we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna be playing. I honestly don't know. I didn't think about it.
Cool. I think I'm taking tomorrow completely off. But I'll be back for happy hour on Tuesday. I think we're going to be talking Dragonlance because they announced the new D&D source book coming out is a book about dragons, but it's Fizzban's Guide to Dragons.
Yeah.
And that's because I predicted last week it was going to be a Dragonlance book because they have done nothing with Dragonlance in several editions. I know Hickman and Weiss wrote a whole bunch of stuff for it. Oh, hey, Legio Necros, welcome aboard. Thank you for bringing your raiders. We are actually on the back end of our night. We are not deeply engaged in Dungeons and Dragons at the moment, but we are talking D&D as we kind of wind down, have some shared table time, and engage with us. Eric, thank you so much for the gift sub. You are an incredibly wonderful human being and a huge supporter of the stream. And if you've never checked him out, you absolutely should at some point, because you will learn stuff watching him. He does a lot of neat stuff with code. He actually, I think, if I remember right, you were teaching classes right here on Twitch. And so that's a great opportunity to just like, you get to audit a brilliant instructor and do it from the comfort of your couch if you're on a laptop. So just a lot of great stuff. But as I was saying, yeah, Dragonlance, Weiss and Hickman were under contract. They wrote a bunch of stuff, and then WotC sat on it, so they weren't going to get their royalties. And they sued. Like, we have the court records. They sued WotC to make them do something with it. And so my theory is they were going to publish more Dragonlance stuff. And so we're getting this book mid-September. That's a guide to dragons, but the title references a major Dragonlance character. So I think we're going to get Dragonlance later.
They were holding on to the IP, but they weren't doing it so that people would get royalties.
We don't know what
or...
we don't know what the IP was because it's all NDAs.
Okay.
But we do know that they wrote stuff, and then WotC didn't do anything with it. It could have just been where they wrote it and WotC went, we don't want to publish it. We don't want to pay for it. We're going to set it aside and come back to it. So we'll see what happens. But Dragonlance is why I didn't like Lord of the Rings when I read it. Which I will probably be having to explain on Tuesday. I know if I say that to Graybeard, he's going to want to discuss it. And thank you again for that, Eric. You don't need to do that. It's awesome that you are. And I do appreciate everyone that's coming over here and hanging out. That came in on the raid. We had an epic night of Dungeons and Dragons. I strongly encourage you, if you have not, to hop over to the YouTube channel, because this will be up tomorrow-ish. I'll have tonight's entire game session posted. We didn't take a single break either. The whole thing was nonstop action for the most part. And they fought a group of revenants, and they lost 2 NPCs in the course of the fight. None of the PCs went down. I couldn't pull that one off. But I came very close.
Yeah. Lucky block here and there, right?
Yeah, he had a couple of good blocks. I will also mention too, Knebula Gaming is also an amazing content creator. So if you're adding follows to people tonight on the back end of your raid, you have to hop over there when we leave here and throw her a follow. She has been my guiding star for streaming and has been nothing but an amazing coach and friend and supporter. Mm-hmm. So I feel necessary. We're going to be wrapping up here. We're going to have a little out of game talk off stream, as we usually do. So I'm going to send you guys somewhere. Let me see who's on. So you guys can all of you, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, can continue to enjoy your evening. And I think I know the best way to do that. I am going to send you to an amazing content creator who is not playing D&D at the moment, but he is currently deeply engaged in Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm gonna call
great game.
Call it a close enough. Reluctant Hermit was here last night for a Dungeons and Dragons game. It's also on the YouTube channel now. You can see it. We played Shemsheim's Bedtime Rhyme, and had an absolute blast with it. And you can go hang out with him this evening. Yeah. My brain's doing the. Did I forget to mention anything? Oh. I'm not going to make a big thing about the Sweet Steam on this, but I do have a sponsor. The link is below. You should check them out. They make great chocolate. I am going to mention, though, if you had a good time tonight and you want to support the stream, the one great way is to hit that link That fund is a charity to support strays and provide them veterinary care when their owners cannot afford it or they have no owner to speak of, specifically for treatable but sometimes cost prohibitive treatments. Everything is on the page. My cat who passed away yesterday, she was with us for 20 years. She was a stray we took in. And so in her memory, I'm asking people to consider making a donation to that fund. I'll be back Tuesday afternoon for happy hour at 5 o'clock, Wednesday night for Dungeons & Dragons at 7 p.m., and next Sunday, again at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for more D&D content. Thank you for coming by, and we'll catch everyone, hopefully, next time.